leading rusher behind Jordan Jackson. Jackson has accumulated 659 yards and 10 touchdowns. McLean County rolled to a 58-34 win over the Storm last year. Hopkins County Central last beat McLean County 19 years ago. Elsewhere tonight, the Murray Tigers will be on the road. They're at Fulton County.
The Murray Tigers.
What a win for Murray last week, bouncing back from a district loss to Caldwell County. They roll up 231 rushing yards against Mayfield and picking up the 25-21 win. Quarterback Rowdy Sokolowski, 91 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Murray did not throw a single pass in the game last week against Mayfield. They ran the football 56 times for 231 yards. You can expect them to do much of the same tonight.
The Fulton County Pilots.
The Pilots have just one win this year. They came over Ballard Memorial on September the 10th by a score of 8-0. Last week, losing to Lake County out of Tennessee 52-12. Max Gibbs, 21 of 46 passing in the game for 189 yards. They look to put the ball in the air tonight against Murray, who has been susceptible to giving up some yards through the air. Murray looking for its 19th straight win over Fulton County. The Pilots last beat Murray 26-14 in the 1998 playoffs.
The Graves County Eagles. The Marshall County Marshals.
The Marshals were able to avoid becoming an asterisk last week. They held on for a 27-26 win over Warren Central, who has now lost 59 straight football games. Landon Utley rushed for 137 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Marshals, who had 3 takeaways in the win. Marshall County 3-6. They know their playoff destiny. They're going to Louisville to take on Louisville Trinity next week. After a close loss to Owensboro 2 weeks ago that dropped them to a number 2 seed in the playoffs, Graves County bounced back with a 45-14 win over Muhlenberg County last week. They held the Mustangs to minus 18 rushing yards, and they'll try and do the same tonight against Marshall County. Marshall County hasn't beaten Graves County since 2005. The Eagles have won 15 straight in the series.
The Callaway County Lakers. The Union County Braves.
In a rare Thursday night matchup, Union County beat Callaway County 48-22 to pick up their 9th win of the season. First time since 1987 that Union County has won 9 games in the regular season. Quarterback Cannon Sheffer ran for 2 touchdowns, had a scoop and score, and threw for 3 touchdowns. Big night as he threw for 237 yards. Quarterback Canyon Franklin threw for 157 yards and had 61 yards on the ground. Union scored 22 points in the second quarter and had 26 more in the third quarter.
You're locked in to your Sports Edge Football Friday, brought to you by Hopkinsville Community College.
You're listening to Caldwell County Football on WPKY Princeton.
Dealing with the real world wasn't easy, even before the whole global pandemic thing. Trying to pay the bills, worrying about family, or just trying to figure out what you want to be. The good news? Hopkinsville Community College is open and ready. With on-campus and online programs that can lead to essential careers in IT, healthcare, and more, all at less than half the cost of a 4-year university. So never put your dreams on hold and never underestimate you.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They've always had their drive-thru, and now they're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We are all having to adjust to this new way of life. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We'll get you ready to start your day with sticky notes and local, regional, and national news updates at 6:30 and 7:30. Complete Weather Edge forecast, jump in the Wayback Machine, birthdays and anniversaries at 7:30. Catch up with Community Calendar and cover local issues. Share the love with Coffee Talk at 8 a.m. Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us at 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Pro Collision says go Tigers. Give it your all this season. Leave it all on the field from Pro Collision.
We continue to break down tonight's high school football schedule. It's your Sports Edge Football Friday, brought to you by Hopkinsville Community College.
For the most part, the brackets are set for next week's football playoffs that get underway around the state. We'll start in Class 1A, where Russellville has a first-round bye. There's only 3 teams in Class 1A District 1. Russellville will now await the winner of Crittenden County and Fulton County. The bottom part of that bracket, Fort Knox will travel to Bethlehem, and Louisville Holy Cross will host Campbellsville. In Class 2A District 1, the only thing we know right now is that Ballard Memorial, they're the number 4 seed. Caldwell County, Murray, and Mayfield all have a 3-1 district mark. The RPI will determine their placement in next week's first round. Mayfield has the inside track. They have the better RPI of the 3 schools. Murray slightly ahead of Caldwell County. A win over Trigg County tonight could allow Caldwell County to move past Murray and host a first-round game against the Tigers next week. The bottom part of that bracket is set. Hancock County will go on the road to Todd County Central to play the Rebels for the second time in 3 weeks. Todd County getting into the playoffs last week with a touchdown win over the Hornets. Owensboro Catholic will be hosting Butler County. No such drama in Class 3A, where Union County will host Webster County Thursday night. Trigg County will be on the road at Paducah Tillman Friday night, looking for its first ever win over the Blue Tornado. The winners will meet next week. The other side of the bracket has Glasgow County, the number 3 team in the state in Class 3A. They're hosting Hart County, and Taylor County will be hosting Adair County. If the cross-bracketing system was still in place, the teams in the other district, and that's what they're going back to in a couple of years. Trigg County would be on the road at Taylor County, that's Campbellsville, in a first-round playoff game. Adair County would be at Paducah Tillman. Glasgow would be hosting Webster County, and Hart County would be making the long road trip to Union County. In the Class 4A football playoffs next week, we know that Logan County is the number 1 seed and Hopkinsville the number 2 seed. They'll both have first-round home playoff games. Now we have to wait and see what happens with Hopkins County Central, Callaway County, and Madisonville. Madisonville has the inside track on the RPI right now. Both them and Hopkins Central ahead of Callaway County, who lost last night. In Class 4A District 2, the RPI is going to determine the champion of that district. Allen County, Scottsville, Warren East, and Franklin Simpson, all 3-1 in district play. Russell County will be the number 4 seed. Warren Central is on the outside looking in. In the Class 5A football playoffs, Grayson County will be on the road at Owensboro in the first round. Graves County has a home game. They host Breckenridge County. In District 2, Christian County will play at South Warren, and Bowling Green will host Greenwood. And in Class 6A, the pairings are set. In District 1, Davis County will host McCracken County in a first-round matchup. Apollo will entertain Henderson County. Apollo losing to Greenwood last night, 20-0. Marshall County, despite being the 5th-place team in their district, they'll go on the road to play at Louisville Trinity. That's because Trinity plays in a 3-team district, and so that balances out the bracket. The bottom half of the Class 6A Region 1 bracket has Central Hardin hosting Barron County and Meade County on the road at North Hardin.
You're listening to Your Sports Edge Football Friday, brought to you by Hopkinsville Community College.
Dealing with the real world wasn't easy, even before the whole global pandemic thing. Trying to pay the bills, worrying about family, or just trying to figure out what you want to be. The good news? Hopkinsville Community College is open and ready. With on-campus and online programs that can lead to essential careers in IT, healthcare, and more, all at less than half the cost of a four-year university. So never put your dreams on hold and never underestimate you.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
The people are so nice, and I've never had any trouble with my good old officials here either. When you come here, oh my goodness, you're just pampered. You don't have to get out and do any garden work.
We've made a lot of new friends and get to talk to them and see what's going on with them. So we really enjoy it. Have no regrets whatsoever. When you walk into your front door, your back door, when you move in, you picked out everything that goes in the inside. Everything is new.
We are about exceeding expectations. Contact Jessica for a tour and to find out more about our move-in specials. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at christiancarecommunities.org.
Keeping you up to date is what we do with live local news every weekday. Experienced reporters staff our newsroom with over 200 years of available combined experience in local news. Alan Watts, Tammy Hancock, Ed Marlowe, John Godsey, Ann Petrie, Scott Brown, Eddie Owen, Annie Catron. Your News Edge has the largest newsroom in this area. Stay up to date with your WPKY News Edge team. Local news. Weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
Caldwell County and Trigg County meet tonight at Purdue Field in Cadiz. The 139 Bowl trophy is at stake, and Trigg County trying to claim that trophy for the first time since it was built. The 69th all-time meeting between Trigg County and Caldwell County is up next. I'm Scott Brown. This has been a look at your Sports Edge Football Friday.
Coming up next, we head to the stadium for pregame coverage of the Caldwell County Tigers. This has been your Sports Edge Football Friday on WPKY 103.3 FM and worldwide at WPKYonline.com.
Dealing with the real world wasn't easy, even before the whole global pandemic thing. Trying to pay the bills, worrying about family, or just trying to figure out what you want to be. The good news? Hopkinsville Community College is open and ready. With on-campus and online programs that can lead to essential careers in IT, healthcare, and more, all at less than half the cost of a four-year university. So never put your dreams on hold and never underestimate you.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
When we say
classic hits,
we mean
American woman, stay away from me. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. After midnight, we gon' lay it all hang down. After midnight.
Listen to WPKY worldwide at
WPKY online. WPKY.
Fredonia Valley Bank says, "Go Tigers. Do your best this season and show that Tiger pride." Good luck from Fredonia Valley Bank.
Tiger football is on the air on 1580 103.3 WPKY on your free WPKY app and worldwide streaming audio on WPKYonline.com. It's time for the Caldwell County Coaches Show on WPKY.
Good evening, Tiger fans, and welcome to the last regular season Coach Will Barnes pregame interview. The Tigers are on the road tonight here in Cadiz, Kentucky, where they will play the Trigg County Wildcats. The Tigers come into tonight's game with a 6-3 record, and a win tonight against Trigg County will be a big boost into going into the playoffs next week. This is Bob Hayes, and Coach Barnes and I will be back after these messages to talk about Trigg County and what the future holds for the Tigers.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
We believe you spend wisely. We also believe wise spending should be rewarded with convenient access and generous benefits. A First Southern National Bank first-class checking account comes with both. In addition to our convenient online banking and mobile app, our accounts come with features like roadside assistance, identity theft restoration, cell phone protection, and more. Visit us at fsnb.net to open our account today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We like playing games, but we love making winners. Look at you go, girl!
You did great, girl. You did wonderful.
You got it! That's exciting. Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. What station made you winner this morning?
WPKY.
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 WPKY in Princeton.
WPKY.
Go with the good old America, WPKY.
Bradley Furniture wishes all the Tigers good luck this season.
Welcome back with Coach Barnes. Will, before we talk about Trigg County, the win by Murray over Mayfield last Friday night maybe most likely changed the playoff situation, although I know tonight we still have a shot maybe at finishing second, but I think that would be considered a miracle.
Yeah, I don't really know how all of it shakes out. And to be honest, I don't really care how it shakes out. I know we're going to play Murray next week, so that's good with me. We'll play them wherever they want to play at.
And that's my sentiment as well. Okay, we got a game to play. Let's go play it. May not be here, but we're going to show up.
That's right. We'll be wherever we need to be next Friday night to play.
And and a little bit of broadcaster speak here and coach speak, we control our own destiny no matter where we are.
Yeah, well, we need to win tonight, and we'll worry about next week, at midnight or 1 a.m., whatever those RPI rankings come out, and we'll move forward then. But we got to be ready to go tonight and finish the regular season off on the right foot.
And looking at Trigg County, Will, what can you tell us about the Wildcats?
I think if you compare them last year to this year, and they've got a new coach this year, obviously, and Coach Peach was there last year, and you could see that they were doing some good things, and things were progressing in the right way. And then I think Coach Ezel's come in and worked under Coach Peach, and they've really you've seen kind of what you saw bits and pieces of last year. They're doing a good job. They're in a really tough district, especially this year with Union County being as good as they are, and Paducah Tillman. If you look at their record, you may think they're down, but Paducah Tillman's really talented and has got a good team and good coaches. So they've ran into a buzzsaw there, but those are good teams. They've played Murray 28-20. They've shown a lot of improvement. So I kind of thought that would happen. Kind of watching them last year, they were young in some spots, and it definitely has. They've done a good job with those kids over there.
And I know it's so oftentimes really, really immature to be looking at comparing scores and seeing what this team did against that team, because on a given night, anything's possible, and anything that you think won't happen will happen.
I've talked about that with Todd, comparing scores. It's just anytime you just can't do it. football's a lot to do with matchups, and really, I guess any sport probably is. And some teams match up better with others, and that's kind of how it goes. But you can tell they've been competitive in every game, and they've got some really good players and are explosive. So it's a big challenge for us. And the last time we went over there, it was a shootout and took every single point we could get. And so it'll take a big effort for us tonight to win the game.
Before the Trigg County Union game, Trigg, according to what I was able to look up and find out from their stats, ran the ball as often as they threw the ball. But in the Union County game, they put the ball in the air 43 times, only ran it 15 times, and I'm sure that was a direct reflection of what they felt like they could get against the Union defense. And I think our defense compares favorably, if not better, than Union's defense. So we expect the ball to be in the air much tonight.
Well, I think as the year's progressing, now I haven't seen them. The earliest game that we've probably watched them is against Murray, so I haven't seen some of their really early games. But you can tell the quarterback is getting more comfortable, and he does a really good job. His name's Jacob Weiss, and he's gotten better. And they've got a couple of receivers, really all their guys that are dangerous and are explosive. But
User entered your
Jaden
channel.
Vaughn's a kid that's a big-time mismatch problem, and he's 6'4", 6'5". I'm not sure what they've got him listed at. Runs really well, and we saw him a little bit last year as a freshman, and knew he would be a big-time problem. And he's had a good year, and they do a good job getting him the ball. And they got some other kids too that do a good job in the passing game as well.
And looking at the quarterback, you just mentioned Jacob Weiss. He wears number 1. We'll obviously be looking at him tonight. In the season so far leading up to the Union game, he was 91 out of 185, 4 interceptions, 1,600-plus yards. And against Union, he completed 12 out of 43 attempts, 305 yards. And as you just mentioned, one of his receivers, Jaden Vaughn, had 3 catches in that game. All 3 went for touchdowns. He put 132 yards in his pocket. Oh, man.
Yeah. He, a lot of deep balls and, double moves, throwing the ball down the field to him. And, that's a great plan. And he's made a lot of plays this year. And against, like you said, a Union County defense that is pretty good. So that's the thing that worries you is, they could go the distance at any time. And, we've got to be better on the back end than we've been all year, and to give us a chance where we're not giving up huge plays, because we don't need to get in a track meet with them.
And looking at the running attack for Trigg County, number 22, Kelsey Parham, carried it 92 times leading into the Union game for 615 yards, 10 touchdowns. Number 12, Kendrick Adams, who is a dual threat, not only running but receiving, 53 times for 403 yards, 6 touchdowns, and he had 3 rushes for 59 yards in the Union game, which was probably by far their leading ball carrier. But some of these other receivers you've mentioned, Dylan Skinner had 2 catches in the Union game. Ivy Red, and I'm not sure he's a wide receiver or a tight end, whereas number 86 had 5 catches for 51 yards. So it's not just a one-man that Weiss is throwing to. He's got 5 or 6 targets that he looks at.
Yeah. And number 2, I'm not sure his name. I know numbers.
Jeremiah
Shearer. He's also a good player that they get the ball to too. Just exactly what you said. Jaden Vaughn can go. He's going to push the field and stretch the field, but they've also got other guys that are more than capable with the ball in their hands. And we've said that a couple of times. Union was a team we said it about. When you've got multiple guys, you've got to really defend. It makes it really difficult, and that's what they present. So defensively, it'll be a big time challenge.
And for their protection, their O-line, what's the quality of their O-line? Pretty decent. Is Weiss a pocket passer? Or
they've done a good job, of keeping him upright, and he's an athletic kid where he can move around in the pocket and make plays. I think when he can scramble, but he's going to look to throw the ball down the field, and which is something you want your quarterback to do.
When they're in the spread passing attack formation, is it semblance of the Tony Franklin system?
Yeah, it's similar to what some of the same stuff we do, the formations, and some of the plays and things like that, and really, it's all about the same when you cut it down to it. So very similar type of offense, and they'll get into some bigger sets with a couple backs in the backfield, and it's not always going to be a run. Sometimes they get into those sets to throw, which is that's a really good idea, and they do a good job with it.
With their running attack, maybe just led by Kelsey Parham, as we've mentioned, number 22 and number 12, Kendrick Adams, are they outside runners or inside runners?
A little of both. Adams, if you look at him, is probably more the guy you think of a downhill runner. He's a big kid, does a good, strong kid, does a good job. But he's, not to say he can't run outside. He's, an athletic kid. And same way with the Parham kid, just not as big as Adams, but hard-nosed, has good vision, and really does a pretty good job. So those are two guys in the backfield that are more than capable of doing a good job and carrying the ball and keeping you honest. Because, like you said, against Union, they were throwing quite a bit, but, they're good enough in the running game, too, to keep you honest.
And that's it as far as the Trigg offense is concerned. We'll look at the Trigg defense when we return after these messages.
You Ride in Princeton just might buy your vehicle. They are always looking for quality inventory. So if you would like to sell yours, talk to the nice folks at You Ride. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, You Ride is here. They are hometown proud and here to deliver the same great customer service they always have. Stop by or call for an appointment with one of their sales specialists. Call 270-365-3018. On the lot financing is available. You can even apply online at yourideSales.com. You Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, hometown proud.
KFC Princeton is offering their famous fried chicken and all the fixins. Just order through the drive-thru like you always do. The dining room is closed, but don't go hungry. Call KFC today at 270-365-9988. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton, offering carry-out service only. Customers, including truckers, are welcome and can come in and pick up carry-out orders. KFC, finger licking good, but be sure to wash your hands first.
Goodwin Insurance Agency and Woodall Agency have great news. Effective January 1st, they have joined forces to provide even more options for all your insurance needs. Together, they provide the best prices and coverage from top-rated insurance companies and insure all lines of insurance. See Tori Hammett or Fred Foltz or go to insurewithgoodwin.com for more information. Don't pay too much for your insurance. Let them shop for you and save today.
Tomorrow night, Coach Stoops and the Cats are in Starkville to battle an SEC West foe, Mississippi State Bulldogs, and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Coverage of the Cats and the Bulldogs gets started Saturday afternoon at 4 on WKDZRadio.com and
106.5 WKDZ. Good luck to all Tiger athletes from Bella Marie Boutique. Go Tigers!
And we are back for the final segment of the Will Barnes interview. Will, what is the strength of the Tiger defense? Are they linebacker strong, front four strong?
I think they do a pretty good job at all levels, but I would say they're linebackers, and Kendrick Adams is a kid that's been recruited pretty heavily, some places, and has played. I'm pretty sure he started as a freshman and made some plays against us as a freshman. So, to me, that's kind of where their defense starts, which he's a really good player, and they really do a pretty good job at all levels. So, they're well coached. Coach Jones, I'm pretty sure, is still coaching their defense, and that's like a staple name in Western Kentucky. So they're really well coached defensively.
When you looked at the film of last week's game, were they stunting? Were they trying to get into the Union backfield? I know Union ran the ball pretty well against them last week.
Yeah, their Union was running into boxes that Trigg had them outnumbered by one or two guys, but they've got that Porty Seals kid or Seals Porty. I never can get it right, but really good player. So he was able to make some plays just like he's done the last 4 years, 5 years,
game after 6 years, maybe.
Yeah. So he's, that makes it look a little worse than what it was. That they had it, he's a tough kid to tackle, and they were there and just didn't make some plays. But back when I played, which was a different staff, Trigg County is always known for blitzing a ton and playing a lot of man coverage, and even the last few years they've kind of still done some of those things, and so that's kind of when you're going over there, you got to be ready for a lot of different looks, some man coverage, and bringing some guys from different spots. So that's something that can cause you problems if you're not prepared.
And obviously, we're not going to have all our eggs in one basket tonight, either the running game or the passing game. But how effective do you think our running attack can be tonight against Trigg?
Well, I hope so, because like we've said all year, that's to be successful, we've got to be able to run the ball, and that's it's been a focus point. Over the bye week is make a few tweaks here and there. Nothing, not new plays or anything like that, but just kind of really focusing in on some things that we've made mistakes on continually throughout the year, and trying to really, get those things straightened out during the bye week. And, I feel like we have, but you don't really know until you do it on Friday. That's what I tell them. We've done some good things all year in practice offensively, and we've done some things good offensively during games. But I feel like that we haven't had a game where you could say, hey, we played really well offensively. And so we've got to do that at some point if we're going to make a run that we want to make. So hopefully we can do that tonight.
And really, with Trigg's defense, how will our defense stack up against theirs? We won't have to make any wholesale changes in the way we've been playing our defense this year.
No, we're going to play our defense, and that's what we'll do.
I know. We were in the Murray game. We were within 10 yards of the field from where our booth was, and I really thought we played well on defense, especially on our side of the field. 3 or 4 times, Camden Wolford made play after play after play, and I know as we talk about this, these kids are now in their 10th game, and they've improved.
Yeah,
the younger ones especially.
And Camden Wolford's a good example of that. And Gus Fox, they're both playing outside linebacker spots. They're kids that we thought may contribute. Really didn't know about Gus being a freshman, but we knew Camden would contribute in some way. Just didn't really know it was going to be as a starter, but he's done a really good job. And like you said, he's more of a junior now than he is a sophomore. So that's what you want to see, and he's done a good job improving. And same thing with a lot of guys. I feel like that's one thing about this team. It hasn't always been pretty, but I feel like we've taken steps in the right direction every single week. And, that's a testament to them to stand after it, coming to practice every day with the right attitude.
And we know tonight is considered the 139 Bowl between Trigg and Caldwell. And I don't know how much of a distraction that's been in practice this week, but how has practice gone this week, Will?
Yeah, Trigg County is one of those rivalry-type games, and these kids know each other. Really, nowadays, these kids know everybody everywhere. It's crazy. But, they've grown up together. They play travel baseball, and, they play junior pro together. And so it's one of those type of games like Crittenden County. So the emotions and all that stuff you can't play with. Let that affect you. But practice-wise, we've had a good week of practice, I feel like, and, taking steps in the right direction, and hopefully we show that tonight.
Did we get our final JV game in the bye week?
We did, yeah. We went over to Crittenden County and got beat 8-6.
Well, again, gives these younger kids some competition and where they are and so on and so forth. So as far as injuries tonight, Will, we're healthy?
Should be pretty healthy, yeah.
Any final thoughts before we end this?
No, just looking forward to playing again, and feels like when you have a bye week, we've had 2 this year, unfortunately. Feels like it's been a month since we played, so we're excited to get out there. And Trigg County's got a really good football team, and it'll be a good challenge to end the season and heading into the playoffs. So looking forward to tonight.
And this will conclude the final pregame interview with Coach Barnes for the 2021 regular season. The Tigers attempt to go 7-3 tonight against Trigg County, with rain a possibility during the game. It's been a pleasure watching these young men get better as the season progressed, certainly a testament to their will to get better. And congratulations to the coaching staff for an impressive job in coaching, teaching, and mentoring these Tiger athletes. A great job for the staff. Join Dennis Stevens, Todd Griffin, Gary Goodacre, John Miller, and me for the radio broadcast. There will be a delayed live stream of this game on WPKYonline.com after the completion of tonight's game. For Tiger head coach Will Barnes, this has been your host, Bob Hayes, thanking you for listening to the interview. Now let's get ready as the Tigers try to finish the regular season on a successful note.
For a delicious meal, try Kay's Kitchen in Princeton. They have great home cooking, just like Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cooked-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
At Caldwell Medical Center, our transitional care patients receive the same care as they would in a skilled nursing facility, including physical, occupational, respiratory, speech therapies, and more. Every situation is unique. We help our patients reach their personal goals for independent living, all delivered with the care and compassion our patients deserve, right here close to home. For more information, visit caldwellmedical.com.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
Chick-fil-A of Hopkinsville wants to salute the outstanding achievements of our area student athletes. Each week, a student athlete will be chosen based on academics, athletics, and achievements. Watch for the Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com. Academics, athletics, and achievements. The Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com.
Good luck to all our Tiger athletes this season. From the Armory Gun Shop, go Tigers. Give it your all.
Time to head live to the stadium for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew. The Caldwell County Tiger pregame show is on the air.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cadiz, Kentucky. Tonight, the Caldwell County Tigers wrap up the regular season with a short trip over to Cadiz to take on the Trigg County Wildcats. We'll break this one down next on the Farmers Bank pregame show right here on your home for Tiger football, 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They've always had their drive-thru, and now they're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We are all having to adjust to this new way of life. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
I'm Clay Farless, and I'm a lender at Farmers Bank. From diapers to daycare to groceries, we are constantly looking for ways to save money at my house. We recently refinanced and saved more than a full % on our interest rate on a loan that was just over a year old. Rates are near all-time lows, so whether you're refinancing or buying, now's the time to apply online at yournxtbank.com. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fortner Gas is a full-service propane company offering services in Western Kentucky. You'll find offices located in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website and discover the many services and products available to you at Fortner Gas. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they are already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If not, they'd love to be. Contact Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We like playing games, but we love making winners.
Look at you go, girl!
You did great, girl. You did wonderful.
You got it.
That's exciting.
Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. What station made you winner this morning?
WPKY.
WPKY in Princeton.
WPKY.
Go with the good old America, WPKY.
Raider Auction Company is excited to cheer on all the Tiger athletes this season. Go Tigers from Raider Auction Company.
Welcome back to Trigg County High School, where Caldwell County will take on Trigg County tonight in the annual 139 Bowl. Getting underway here on the Farmers Bank pregame show. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, home of the Tiger debit card. That's the card that gives back to the future athletes of Caldwell County. Their team wants to wish the Tigers good luck this season and to let you know they are there to support you. You can bank on it. Dennis Stevens along with Bob Hayes, John Miller here in the booth. On the field, Todd Griffin. We'll talk to him a little bit later here in the pregame. Bob, Caldwell County comes into tonight at 6-3 on the season. Trigg County at 5-5 as Caldwell County wraps up the regular season here tonight.
Caldwell County looking to really end a successful season so far tonight. Dennis going 7-3. When all this first began back in the early summer, we didn't know what the situation was. It didn't look bleak, but it looked like we needed to have a lot of work done to have a successful season, and that's been accomplished. Testimony to the players, to the coaching staff, their ability to want to get better, and that's occurred. The coaching staff being in there with them to guide, mold, coach them, and we're at a great point right now in the season.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Bob, looking all the way back to that first game. We thought points after the first game or two might be at a premium. The offense was struggling a little bit, to say the least, early on, but they have stuck with it. They have grown as players. The coaching staff took what they had and have made the most out of it. I think they've got an unusual Tiger team this year that you don't usually see a team from Caldwell County run two-thirds of the time, but they've taken Logan Smiley and done a good job with him, and then you got Jack Stevens on the other side that's improved game by game, and now he's a threat anywhere on the field. If he gets an open receiver, he can hit that one and score from anywhere, just like the teams in the past.
Jack has really performed well, come a long way, and our passing game is now beginning to be something that you better watch out for. One of our touchdowns in the Murray game came on a first play of the third quarter where Jack broke off right in and really got down the sideline and outran everybody. So he's not only can throw the ball, he can run the ball, and really is a leader out on the field.
Bob, we love folks that call us and say they're listening, text us a lot. We get those during the game. But a little special one tonight, listening all the way from Jackson Hole, Wyoming tonight. Holly and Ben Van Hoosier, Chad and Michelle Pepper. We appreciate you guys checking in with us tonight as we get set for Trigg County and Caldwell County.
I hope they have another log to throw on the fire or a comforter to warm up because it's always cold out there.
I'm sure they'll find something hot to eat, knowing at least half of that group. Caldwell County at 6-3, as we said, on the season. Bob, talk about a few of the players. We've mentioned several of them over the course of the season, but let's start with Jack Stevens and the growth he has made from that first game of the season down to the end of the schedule.
He's become really experienced at the signal calling position. First game, second game of the season, you could see a little shaky here, a little shaky there, but as many reps as he's gotten between then and now, he's molded himself into an outstanding quarterback, somebody that the other team has to really account for.
And going into the season, I think you and I have gotten used to, in our 7 years of Caldwell County, throwing the football just a whole lot and using that quick offense. This year has been more of a running game in the spotlight, and we've got to tip our hats this year to Logan Smiley.
Logan has had a fabulous season, running the ball extremely well. Really only one game where he's been shut down, and that was in the Mayfield game. That's something that occurs pretty often when you play Mayfield. They'll shut something down. But he's had an outstanding year and is a threat in the backfield, to say the least.
Outside, you've got Max Kramer, one of the fastest kids on the team, and he's had a spectacular season.
Max has not only plays defense well, certainly can go deep. We've gone to him deep on 3 or 4 occasions. He's simply outrun the defensive guy. And we've also got another receiver I think's coming into his own. Hasn't had many catches, but you look at him, how he runs his routes, he knows what he's doing, and that's Luke Parker.
Luke Parker is a player that missed the first game. He's got a chance at a little quarterback this season, also a good receiver, and look for him to be the starter probably next year, depending on a battle with Davis at the quarterback spot. But it looks for all intents and purposes like Luke Parker will be the starter next season, and he's shown some signs back there at the quarterback position.
He has, and getting ready for the fall season, winter season, spring season. He's got 6, 7, 8 months to do what it takes to become an outstanding quarterback. That he's experienced enough in all his other outside activities sports-wise that this should not be something new that he couldn't pick up extremely quick.
Caldwell County comes into tonight averaging 111 yards on the ground, 75 through the air. So on paper, they don't gain as many yards as Trigg County does, but Trigg County, I don't think, has faced the defense we've had, Bob.
And that's what we, in looking at tonight's game, Dennis, in the Union game, Trigg, normally a 50-50 run-pass team, threw the ball 43 times last week, only ran it 18, and I'm thinking that had to do something with the defense that Union was going to run, where they thought they couldn't run. Their only chance was to pass against them, and I think our defense is as good, definitely as good or better than Union County. So I look for the ball to get in the air early and often tonight here.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at some of the players on the Caldwell County defense, also take a little bit more in-depth look at Trigg County tonight as we carry on here on the Farmers Bacon pregame show. So stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant,
Princeton and Marion. Since opening its doors in 1996 in Hopkinsville, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic, forward-looking player of the financial services landscape. Contributing to their success is the flexibility afforded by being well-capitalized, locally owned, and responsibly managed. Today, 25 years later, Planters Bank has offices serving Hopkinsville, Western Kentucky, and Clarksville, Tennessee. Looking forward to the next 25 years. Planters Bank. Expect great things.
Keeping you up to date is what we do with live local news every weekday. Experienced reporters staff our newsroom with over 200 years of available combined experience in local news. Alan Watts, Tammy Hancock, Ed Marlowe, John Godsey, Ann Petrie, Scott Brown, Eddie Owen, Annie Catron. Your News Edge has the largest newsroom in this area. Stay up to date with your WPKY News Edge team. Local news. Weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress wishes all the Tiger athletes good luck this season. Go Tigers. Give it your all from Herb Hayes Furniture.
Welcome back to the Farmers Bank pregame show as we get set for Caldwell County and Trigg County just about 15 minutes before we kick this one off. On the field right now, Trigg County going through their senior night ceremonies. So I'm assuming, Bob, that they're going to begin the game on time. We'll keep everybody informed on that. Before we take a look at the Tiger defense, Bob, let's talk about the injury report a little bit. That's brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care to get you back out on the field. Our skilled team of providers have all the experience and knowledge to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services. Caldwell Medical Associates is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics.
And according to Coach Barnes, Dennis, we are extremely healthy, no nicks, no pain, no nothing to keep a player on the bench tonight, so we're going to let it go.
Taking a look at some of the players for Caldwell County's defense, Bob, that's kind of where we hung the hat early on in the season, got through the portion of the schedule, got into district play, and this defense has improved week after week. I think the two names, of course, that you're going to mention first has to be Elijah Shaheen and Drew Davis. But after that, some players have really stepped up and claimed some positions, all the way down to a kid that wasn't even supposed to play much this year in Gus Fox.
Exactly, Dennis. And the other kid on that front three defensive is Angel Long,
right,
who can get in your hair pretty quickly and often. You're right. The outside linebackers, we were in Murray and saw the outside linebacker on our side, Camden Wolford, make play after play after play. And on the other side, freshman Gus Fox, who was just a no-name, so to speak, in preseason, got thrown into one of the scrimmages over in Owensboro and has really developed and come a long way. And for a freshman, extremely talented. Then we got Max Kramer on the corner. We got Jack Stevens back there. We've got people that have really developed and can play also. We're not playing, but maybe three people two ways now. So, that gives the kids a little break to get on the sideline, catch their breath. And we've been seeing Matt Ladd out there on occasion on defensive front three. So, I'm sure that whatever the score is tonight, if we get ahead 2-3 touchdowns, we're going to see a lot of our kids play tonight.
And that defense of Caldwell County, Bob, is probably, if not it's one of the top two defenses that Trigg County has faced all year. They're capable of putting up points, don't get us wrong. They average over 300 yards a game in offense. They come in at 5-5, but 231 passes on the year, 206 rushes, so they kind of split it fairly evenly, unless it's a game like you mentioned in Union County last week. They are a high-scoring team when they have an opportunity, but I don't think they're going to be able to put that many points on the board against this strong Tiger defense if things go as planned.
I think you're right, Dennis, with the quarterback, Jacob Weiss, threw 3 times last week to number 5, Jaden Vaughn. The 3 catches that he made all resulted in touchdowns for 132 yards, but I'm not sure that Mr. Weiss is going to have that kind of time and luxury tonight to sit back there in the pocket and float that ball out there. According to Coach Barnes, he's a 6'5", 6'6" kid, can go up and get the ball. Union County had 2 players on him all night long, but he's still able to catch 3 balls and all of them for touchdowns. So we got to be conscious of where he is on the field at all times.
Yeah, I think Jacob Weiss, the quarterback for Trigg County, may see a lot of white jerseys and gold helmets in the backfield tonight if he tries to throw that much, although you got to give him credit. He has thrown for almost 2,000 yards this season, so he puts the ball in the air a lot, has a 23 touchdown to 6 interception ratio, doesn't make a lot of bad throws, so he is a smart player back there, but Caldwell County has the ingredients at each position defensively, I think, to cause Mr. Weiss a lot of trouble.
He last week, with some degree of pressure by Union County, he was 12 out of 43, so he's not a very accurate passer. Had 2 interceptions last week, so I think hopefully it gets worse than that tonight. It certainly seems like that could be the case with the ability that we have to rush the passer, control the line of scrimmage.
Another player for Trigg County we're going to mention tonight a lot probably is number 22, Kelsey Parham. He's averaging about 69 yards a game on the ground, but he has scored 10 touchdowns.
And he's another one of the backs that we have to reckon with, is his ability to run the ball and, as you mentioned, catch the ball. He had a tough game last week against Union. I think he really had to leave the game on a couple occasions because he was dinged up. So I don't know how much he's recovered, if he's at full strength tonight or what on that, but it all starts with our defense, as Coach Barnes always says. We're not worried about what they do. We're worried about what we can do.
Just about 10 minutes before we kick this one off, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about a little bit about the playoff picture, which took a surprising turn last week. That's up next on the Farmers Bank pregame show here on WPKY.
Trice Hughes has been serving Western Kentucky for over 60 years. Their experienced sales force, ASE certified techs, and all the friendly folks at Trice Hughes have worked to become your family's exclusive automotive dealer. The home team that's kept our families safe on the road for generations. From work to play and everything in between, your home team has what you need. Stop by and drive the difference. Our home team. Trice Hughes, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
October is Cooperative Month. What's a cooperative? Well, it's an organization formed by volunteers to achieve a goal for the common good. Pennyrile Electric was established in 1937 to provide electric service to just a few hundred people. Today, Pennyrile Electric provides power to nearly 50,000 members in 9 counties. That's 5,000 miles of line on over 100,000 poles. Pennyrile Electric. We're owned here. We live here. We work here. And we serve here since 1937.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
The people are so nice, and I've never had any trouble with my good old officials here either. When you come here, oh my goodness, you're just pampered. You don't have to get out and do any garden work.
We've made a lot of new friends and get to talk to them and see what's going on with them. So we really enjoy it. I have no regrets whatsoever. When you walk into your front door, your back door, when you move in, you've picked out everything that goes in the inside. Everything is new.
We are about exceeding expectations. Contact Jessica for a tour and to find out more about our move-in specials. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at christiancarecommunities.org.
As with many aspects of our lives, how we bank is changing. First Southern National Bank provides flexible digital banking solutions so you can easily manage your financial life from your mobile device or computer. It's easy to pay bills, transfer money, deposit checks, view statements, budget and track spending, access real-time activity, and so much more. We also offer person-to-person payments and support a wide variety of digital wallets. Find out more by visiting fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When we say
Classic hits,
we mean
50 ways to leave your lover. You just slip out the back,
sweet darling, you get the best of my love. You get the best of my love.
Listen to WPKY worldwide at
WPKYonline.com. WPKY.
Good luck, Tigers. Have a great season. From Treasures Remembered.
The time for talk is over. It's game time. Caldwell County football lives on WPKY. Let's check in with the WPKY sports crew live at the stadium.
Back to Purdue Field here in Trigg County. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, John Miller in the booth, Todd Griffin down on the field, and we'll talk to him a little bit later in the broadcast. But, Bob, the playoff situation took a little bit of a turn last week. We all but had it sewn up for a home playoff game 2 weeks ago after beating Murray at Murray. But they went down, pulled off one of the bigger upsets of the season as they knocked off Mayfield in the closing minutes at Mayfield. So now it's a three-way tie. They go by an RPI situation, and we are just fractions of percentage points behind Murray at this point. Could take a change overnight depending on the outcome of this game and Murray and Fulton.
You're right, Dennis. With the if we're able to defeat Trigg County tonight, Trigg County is in 3A. You get a little bit more by defeating a 3A opponent since you're 2A. Murray goes to Fulton County, which is a Class 1A opponent. You get a little bit less of a point for playing down in your class, so to speak. So who knows? This is kind of mumbo jumbo. I don't know who understands how that's all calculated, but we'll have to wait and see tomorrow morning exactly how things turn out, whether we'll be making a return trip to Murray or whether we can stay at home next Friday night.
Bob, if you will tell us about the coin toss sponsor, I will try to keep an eye on the officials at midfield right now.
Coin toss is brought to us by Farless Realty. Are you ready to sell your home? Call Farless Realty today and let a realtor sell it for you. Ready to buy a home? Don't waste precious time. Farless Realty can help, and interest rates are still reasonably low. They will work hard to find you a home that will fit you and your family and your budget. Contact Farless Realty at 270-365-5058 or stop by 323 South Jefferson Street in Princeton. Check out all their listings on Facebook and at farlessrealty.com.
And Trigg County did win the toss and elected to receive, so Caldwell County will kick it away here in just about 4 minutes. Bob, to continue on the playoff situation, we will play Murray next week. That's decided. It's just a matter of whether we go to Ty Holland Stadium or whether we're at home at Tiger Stadium next Friday night. We'll have a update on that, I'm sure, tomorrow on Saturday Morning Quarterback. I think you said Coach Barnes told you in the coaches show that they will update that somewhere around midnight, 1 o'clock probably.
That's what Coach Barnes says, so I'm not sure quickly how that gets done and if it will be done by the showtime in the morning. And the other thing, Dennis, if we have to go back to Murray, we won't have to kill about 10 minutes trying to find that stadium like we did last week or 2 weeks ago.
We're ready to go to the basketball court. Next time there's a Caldwell-Murray basketball game, we know where that's at exactly.
We had to put the Murray Middle School address in there, but I think we know where it is right now.
And this is WPKY Princeton, Caldwell County, Trigg County. It's about time for the prayer tonight, Bob. And before we have it, seen something from Todd Hamilton. I texted him back. He said this morning, and to quote it off of Twitter, asking my friends to please keep my wife, Dana Hamilton, in prayer. She needs love and support right now. Thanks to you all. Of course, Todd Hamilton, our friend from WHOP, and we hope everybody will include that couple in your prayers today and going forward. We'll have our prayer now as Caldwell County comes out on the field. Holy God, thank you for another Friday night. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the field tonight, and we also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways they never thought possible.
And further, Lord, we ask you to give comfort to the people suffering from COVID, to the families that have lost loved ones, courage and sportsmanship to the players, patience and understanding to the coaches, wisdom and knowledge to the game officials, and lastly, peace to us all. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Players are on the sidelines. Trigg County in all black with the silver helmets with the T on them. Caldwell County across the way, blue pants, white jerseys with the familiar gold helmets. Kind of a cloudy night. Light rain is forecast for tonight, but hopefully it'll stay light and maybe stay away altogether until after this one is over.
And you're right, Dennis. Field appears in pretty decent shape. I'm not sure how much rain occurred over here, but we had probably 1.5 inches to 2 inch rain yesterday at my house about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So, and rained off and on today. But the field looks really good. And right now I want to kind of go over the first quarter tonight, sponsored by Cozy Living. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique has been under the ownership and management of Pam and Hab Haberlock for the past 3 years. Beautiful furniture, bedding, accessories, and gifts. They are also your local U-Haul dealer. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
And that's going to do it for us on the Farmers Bank pregame show. The Farmers Bank and Trust Company, home of the Tiger debit card. That's the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. Next time you're in the bank, tell those guys you appreciate helping us bring you Tiger football. The kickoff tonight is brought to you by Purcell Tire. Let's kick off this season with a vehicle checkup with Purcell Tire in Princeton. Keep your vehicle running great so that you're never late for school, work, or the ball game. That's with the help of Purcell Tire, Highway 62 West in Princeton. Go Tigers from Purcell Tire. Counting it down, 40 seconds, Blake Viverette will bring it out and tee it up at the 40. And, Bob, that's one player that we didn't fit into the pregame, but somebody that's been just a huge support for Caldwell County in so many facets is Blake Viverette.
A tremendous asset to the program. Obviously, his kicking ability, his punting ability. And now that soccer season is over, we might be in for some surprises here on the rest of the season. Caldwell County coming out, lining up, and for the call here in the first quarter, one of the best DJ announcers, football announcers in Western Kentucky, my friend Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob, and we are looking forward to this one, the 139 Bowl, as we are in the press box that is supposed to get torn down right after this one is over. They're going to start on that early next week, so we are the last game out of the press box here at Trigg County. Whistle blows, Trigg County lined up. Viverette kicking left to right. Deep hit kick going all the way in and out. That thing hit the back line of the end zone, Bob.
He's a weapon.
And there's not a lot of wind right now helping him with that one. He really caught hold of that one. So Trigg County will come out 1st and 10 from their own 20. Jacob Weiss will be the quarterback. He's averaging about 215 yards through the air, also a threat to run the ball as well.
And we got Jack Stevens at free safety, Max Kirby on one corner, and Isaiah Joyner here on the other corner.
We'll talk with Todd Griffin in a Go Green report pretty soon here in this first quarter. Weiss takes the handoff, hands off to the lone back, hits the line, picks up about 4 on the carry. That is going to be number 22, Kelsey Parham. We talked about him a little bit in the pregame. 69 yards a game, 10 touchdowns on the season. Big, strong runner for Trigg County.
Picked up 5 yards on that play, it looks like, or almost.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave it at 4 on the pickup as Weiss goes out of the shotguns. Got Parham to his left shoulder. 1 receiver to the far side. 3 near side. Weiss with 1 in motion. Handoff to Parham again, and Caldwell County hits the backfield. Takes him down for a loss. Tiger on the play on that one. Looked like Jameis Carnahan. We'll get the number here on that one. It was Jameis Carnahan getting back there. And no gain on the play. I thought it was for a loss because Caldwell County really hit the holes early in that one.
Jameis is one of the inside linebackers on this side. Trigg County moving from right to left on your radio dial.
Just underway here at Trigg County. No score, just a little over a minute gone. 3rd down and 6 coming up for Trigg County. Weiss takes a handoff, looks to the sideline, complete. And down is number 5 for Trigg County, Jaden Vaughn. But it is enough for a first down as he gets across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. So first down, Trigg County.
And that's one of the things you have to watch about him. He went down, button hook, curl, and we were off of him by 3 or 4 yards, and the pass was complete because he's got not only blazing speed, he's 6'5" to go along with that.
Yeah, Caldwell County a little zone. Now they're going to play some man. 2 receivers to the left side of Weiss, 1 to the far side. Still Parham in the backfield. Handoff to Parham, dances his way across the 33 to the 34-yard line, but a flag in the backfield. It's going to be a hold against Trigg County to take that one back. Hold is the initial call against Trigg County. Wildcats walking back. This one's going to be spotted at the 20-yard line.
With Trigg County behind the chains, Dennis, you almost know they're not going to be able to run and pick up the first down. We're going to see some probably 2-3 passes in a row here.
Weiss sends 2 receivers to his right, only 1 to the left, and that is Vaughn. Snap goes back. Weiss drops back, gets some pressure. Caldwell County brings pressure from the corner. Weiss throws it down, and that's going to be
grounding.
Got to be grounding.
Yeah, there comes the flag.
It was almost a safety as Caldwell County had chased him all the way back to the goal line.
Basically the 1-2 yard line.
Number 54, Elijah Shaheen, one of a couple of Tigers that had the chase on Weiss, but it's going to be an intentional grounding call as he just tried to get rid of it, not to give up the 2 points. Ball is going to be spotted around the 2-yard line. So a big rush from the outside by the Tigers.
It's 2nd and 38.
There was also Camden Wofford, who had a big game against Murray last week, in on the chase. So 3rd down and a country mile. Let's make it 2nd down and 38. And Trigg now all the way back near their own goal line. Ball spotted at the 2.
3rd down, Dennis. They lost the down.
That's what I thought on the intentional grounding. Sideline has 2nd. He tries to go sideline. Closest player was Isaiah Joyner. Double coverage by Caldwell County with Jack Stevens also closing in on Jaden Vaughn. Incomplete. So 3rd down coming up. And the first one was a hold on the first down play. That's why they probably canceled that out. Ball still spotted at the, we'll call it the 3-yard line. Third down and long for Trigg County. See if Caldwell County brings the pressure like they did a couple of plays ago. Wofford right up on the line of scrimmage. Caldwell County shows a little pressure off the right side as well. Weiss looks around from his end zone. Throws in and out of the hands of his intended receiver at the 10-yard line. Max Kramer on the coverage.
It wouldn't have been a bad idea that time for Trigg to have punted, Dennis, because I think obviously now we're going to rush and see what we can do in that department.
Yeah, I'm not sure their punter is going to have his usual full distance back from the center. And it's going to be a slightly wet field. We had some showers in the area today, so always a danger of the football being wet. Kick is up, end over end. Joyner fields it at the 30. Breaks a tackle, tries to go to the far sidelines, got some room. Big block from number 55. Joyner hurdles one, flag down on the field. Joyner down close to the 10-yard line. Number 55 for Caldwell County, Leighton Davis, threw a whale of a block to break Joyner, but a flag down from this side of the field. We'll see what the call is going to be.
Trigg County's number 2, Jeremiah Shearer, was the...
Is that a helmet-to-helmet call on Caldwell County, on the block maybe? First signal I've seen this season from the referee with that gesture. I'll tell you what, let's take it down for a Go Green Field report with Todd Griffin. Todd, see if you can tell us what happened on that, but it's going to be a first down for Trigg County.
Yeah, good afternoon or good evening, everybody. Not exactly sure. It should be Caldwell County football here. First and 10 from after they mark that off. You know, football has gotten to the point to where anytime there's a big hit somewhere, you're probably going to see some kind of flag. I think that's the case here. Certainly nobody on the Caldwell County sideline liked that call. I didn't exactly see what they called. I'm assuming it was a hit on a defenseless player, but it's going to back Caldwell up, and Caldwell County's going to have the football.
Caldwell County does have it first and 10. Stevens puts Carnahan in motion. Swing pass to Carnahan at the 40 and brought down out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Todd, the only play I saw was that big block to break Joyner by Leighton Davis.
Well, I think they ended up calling that a chop block. I think the call was a chop block.
We'll have to look up where we don't have the internet going good here at Trigg County. The official gave the gesture of fist to fist. That's why I thought it may have been a helmet-to-helmet contact. Throw is going to be incomplete. Stevens just getting rid of that as Trigg County brought some pressure. That play busted almost from the beginning. Third down coming up for Caldwell County, 3rd and 5. 9:16 left in the first quarter. No score here from Trigg County. Trigg County already set for the playoffs as well next week. They'll make the trip to Paducah-Tillman in the first round. Caldwell County Stevens out of the shotgun. Smiley to his right shoulder. Luke Parker, the lone receiver near side. 3 receivers to the far side. Kramer on the very outside. He's going to switch Smiley to the left. Snap is back. Goes over complete at the 35-yard line, brought down after only a pickup of a couple past that. Pass was complete to number 7, Logan Chambliss. And, Bob, I really think that's the play that they tried to run the play earlier that got broken up. 4th down and 4 coming up for Caldwell County. Into the ball game for the Tigers, number 88, Xavier Bumpus. Caldwell County's going to go for it on 4th down. Carnahan and Smiley in the backfield. Stevens, swing pass complete, ball on the ground. Recovered by Caldwell County, but it's still not going to be enough for a first down. Trigg County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. That pass was complete to number 11, Demarius Thompson. Thompson made the catch, tried to turn upfield, lost control of it, did fall on it, but still a few yards short of the first down. So Trigg County will come out for their 2nd possession of the evening. No score here in Trigg County. Jacob Weiss brings the offense out. Trigg sending 2 receivers to the near sideline, 1 far side in front of the Caldwell bench. Parham in the backfield, takes the handoff, hits the line, not much there, maybe picks up a couple.
Carries once again for
It's Parham on the carry for Trigg County.
James Carnahan making the stop.
Carnahan in on the tackle for Caldwell County.
Gain of 2.
Pickup of 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 for Trigg County.
For the Wildcats.
Trigg's one of those teams that's just about like most of them these days will stay out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Weiss calls for the snap, drops back, looks down the field's got a hole, takes it up the middle, flag in the backfield. He slides down at the first down line at the 45, but the flag in the backfield is going to be a hold against Trigg County.
Indication is holding against Trigg County.
Trigg's line did a decent job, but probably because there was a hold on it somewhere, a big hole for Weiss to go up, and he had the first down on the slide, but the play is going to come back on the hold.
That's twice that we've brought the pressure against Weiss, and that's 2 holding calls against Trigg. Dennis puts them back behind the chain, so it's one of those situations where we really want to rush, we can get after them.
2nd down, ball spotted at the 25-yard line of Trigg County. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 near side, covered by Joyner. Weiss drops back, has some pressure. This one deflected right back to Weiss, who knocks it down instead of catching it. We'll see if we can get the
Elijah Shaheen on the knockdown.
Was it 52 or 54?
Looked like 54.
I had Angel Long back there. We'll check on that. Either way, it was a deflection, and it went right back to Weiss. He could have caught the ball. It would have been a completion to himself, but instead he purposely knocked it to the ground.
3rd and 20 for Trigg.
2 out on each side for Trigg County. Parham in the backfield for blocking. Weiss looks around. He's got some pressure now. Chase to the near sideline. Lets it go down the sideline. And this one incomplete. Defended fairly well by Isaiah Joyner. Also back for Caldwell County was number 22, Billy Wallace. That'll bring up 4th and long for Trigg County, and they'll bring the punt team back out.
Hey, Dennis.
Go ahead, Todd.
You were talking about Weiss catching his own pass there. Do you know what future Hall of Famer caught Brett Favre's first pass in the NFL?
Brett Favre.
Hey, that's right.
Lucky guess.
As the Atlanta Falcon quarterback.
Kick is away. Angled towards the sideline. It's going to hit at the 48-yard line and bounce out of bounds. We're going to call 47, where Caldwell County will take over. So the Tigers will get a chance for their 2nd possession here of the first quarter. 7:22 left in the first. No score here in Trigg County. Caldwell County wrapping up the regular season, looking to go 7-3 on the year. And I think, Bob, if you had mentioned 7-3 after the first game or first 2 games of the year, I think anybody for Caldwell County would have said that would be a great season.
You're undoubtedly correct, Dennis. Caldwell County's first drive, 3 plays, 3 passes.
Compact set for Caldwell County. Stevens shakes a couple of tackles in the backfield, decides to keep it, and picks up about a yard, maybe a yard and a half on the carry. Trigg County getting a little more pressure than we really anticipated they would tonight, Bob. Jack's had some black jerseys in that backfield more than he likes early in this ball game. Flag on the sideline. It's going to be a face mask against Trigg County. So that'll help the Tigers out. The initial gain was only about a yard, maybe a little bit more. Now the ball is in Trigg County territory at the 48-yard line.
Actually, no gain on that play. Brings up 1st and 5 for the Tigers.
Stevens has Smiley in the backfield with him. Smiley takes the handoff, hit, and he's going to be thrown for a loss back in Caldwell territory. Trigg with a lot of penetration early in this one.
Loss of 2 yards.
Ball spotted right at midfield, nose touching the 50-yard line as we go under 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Caldwell County winners of 5 of their last 6 ball games. The only loss in that span was to Mayfield. Stevens, 2 receivers to the near side. One in motion. Stevens drops back, sets up the screen, complete to Smiley. 40, 34. Let's go to the 36-yard line where he's going to be brought down. Now they're going to back him up. I thought he got a little farther than that.
Mark it at the 38.
Sideline warning for Trigg County.
Pick up of 12 yards on that pass play.
And that is a first down. Lake Barkley CrossFit first down, as a matter of fact. You can never be too healthy, too strong, or in too good of health. Lake Barkley CrossFit has classes designed for anyone at any fitness level and always free to come and try. Lake Barkley CrossFit, where the athletes train. Good catch by Smiley. He had some pretty good coverage. Even though the screen was set up, caught that almost just left-handed. Now Smiley takes the handoff, or fakes the handoff. Stevens pulls it back out. And a good gain by Stevens down near the 20-yard line.
Excellent faking by Jack. Had Trigg County totally confused. Marked at the 21.
Yeah, they're going to put him down at the 21-yard line.
Pick up of 17 yards on the ground.
Another Lake Barkley CrossFit first down. Reminds me of the plays that Murray run a couple of weeks ago out of that triple option. Stevens stuck the ball into the breadbasket of Smiley, pulled it back out, and picked up 17 yards. Stevens with Smiley in the fullback spot. Smiley takes the handoff, tries to get outside. He's going to be hit, fights, maybe picks up a yard at best. Looks like, though, no gain back to the 21. Rain coming down a little bit harder now, a little steady shower falling here in Trigg County.
Gain of 1 brings up 2nd down and 9.
2nd down and 9 coming up. Kramer, the receiver to the far side. Parker, the receiver near side. Extra tight end in for Caldwell County. Smiley in that fullback spot. Stevens looks down the field. He's got Smiley open. Complete. Smiley stops, picks it back up, and goes. I thought they were going to signal touchdown. He's close to the goal line. Nice little stutter step after the catch by Smiley. Tried to let the defender go by. Caldwell County knocking on the door here with 5:10 left to go in the first quarter. Great heads-up play by Logan Smiley. Caught that pass in stride, but pulled up on a dime and was almost able to get it in. Now Smiley lowers his head. Trigg County, though, makes the stop at the goal line. Ball's going to be spotted inside the 1. 2nd and goal coming up for the Tigers. Bob, do you try Smiley about 3 more times if needed? Or Jack on a little bootleg?
Jack on the bootleg would be a nice call.
Stevens is going to keep it, tries to get to the outside and does. Touchdown, Tigers. Stevens on the keeper, got around that left end. And Caldwell County on the board with 4:28 to go in the first quarter. Blake Viverette will come out and try the extra point attempt. Extra points brought to you by Gather on Main. Gather on Main for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and anything in between. Proud to be supporters of Caldwell County. Come by on game day supporting sporting school colors and enjoy a 10% discount on your meal. Snap is back, kick is up, plenty of distance, and good. So with 4:28 left to go in the first quarter, it's Caldwell County 7, Trigg County nothing. Back after this on WPKY.
Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy offers a wide range of family-friendly classes as well as personal training, yoga, gymnastics, sports training, cardio, and weightlifting. Trilogy has something for everyone. Trilogy now offers an app with online workouts, live classes, nutrition tracking, and more. Search Trilogy Performance Sports in your app store. Use sign-up code 1824. For app info and more, follow them on Facebook.
Tomorrow night, Coach Stoops and the Cats are in Starkville to battle an SEC West foe, Mississippi State Bulldogs, and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Coverage of the Cats and the Bulldogs gets started Saturday afternoon at 4 on WKDZRadio.com and
106.5 WKDZ.
Community Medical Clinic is excited to cheer on the Tigers all season long. Go Tigers from Community Medical Clinic.
Back to Purdue Field. Kickoff by Viverette again into the end zone and out for a touchback. Caldwell County on the board. 7-0 now over Trigg County. On the, we'll call it a 1-yard run, I guess, Bob, by Jack Stevens.
I don't think they let you use decimals, 0.5-yard run, so we'll call it a 1-yard run. Yeah. Caldwell County in blue pants tonight, white jerseys, gold helmets. Trigg County, and they're all black with white numerals, so it's really a good contrast. Out here, the rain is just intermittent, falling so slightly.
And speaking of decimals, the only decimals we're really worried about tonight is that RPI ranking after these games are over tonight. Weiss with the handoff to Parham. Parham tries to jump it to the outside, spins, and picks up a couple on the play. Davis in on the tackle for Caldwell County. Let's go down for a field report with Todd Griffin.
All right, Dennis, you guys were talking about Blake Viverette before the game and with his kickoffs here tonight. Blake's closing in on a couple of field goal milestones. He has 7 field goals this season. Brett Seymour has the record with 9. Blake has 14 career field goals. Brett Seymour has that record with 16.
So a good chance tonight for Viverette to get in the record books. This one off of the shoulder pad and intercepted. Wofford at the 30-yard line off the deflection and brought down near the 26-yard line. That one right off the shoulder pads of number 11, Dylan Skinner, bounced up, and Wofford had the full attention on the football, comes down with it. So Caldwell County with the first turnover tonight.
Caldwell will have it first and 10 at the Wildcats 25-yard line.
Good play by Camden Wofford, 26-yard line for Caldwell County. Stevens in the backfield. He's got a trip set to his left. Luke Parker, the lone receiver, to the right. Stevens takes back. Whistles are going to blow this one dead. And Caldwell County got the early jump on that one. That'll back them up 5 yards. First and 15 coming up for the Tigers. We appreciate our friends at Go Green Lawn Care for sponsoring all of our field reports this season. Stop by and check them out as you decorate for fall and get all that fertilizer and things you'll need to winterize your yard for the winter. Stevens drops back, has some time, looks down the middle. He's got Parker, but overthrown.
Stevens pass intended for number 14, Parker.
Parker, the intended receiver, but the ball just a couple of yards over his head.
Jeremiah Shearer.
Look for Caldwell County, Bob, to come back to that play sometime tonight. Stevens starting to get some better protection here as this quarter goes along. Just about 3.5 to go in the first quarter.
Caldwell County throwing the ball now 7 times so far here in the first quarter.
Stevens looks to the sideline. Parker to the right. 2 receivers left side. He moves Smiley to his left. Stevens over the middle was looking for number 7, Logan Chambliss. I'm not sure Chambliss saw the ball come out of the hand of Stevens. Falls incomplete. Slant pattern by Chambliss. Third down and 15 for Caldwell County. They spread it out. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Smiley goes in motion. Back to Kramer on the left side. Kramer has blockers, gets to the sideline, gets the first down and more. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I see no flags, Dennis.
The blocking set up great on that side. Kramer reeled it in, got to the sideline, and it was off to the races. Stevens to Kramer makes it 13-0 Caldwell County. That score coming with 3:28 left to go in the first quarter. Viverette will come out to try to tack on the Gather on Main extra point. Jack Stevens, the holder for all these extra points all season. Rain still coming down in Katy. Snap is back. Kick is up. And it is good. 3:28 left to go in the first quarter. Caldwell 14, Trigg nothing. Back after this on WPKY.
Goodwin Insurance Agency and Woodall Agency have great news. Effective January 1st, they have joined forces to provide even more options for all your insurance needs. Together, they provide the best prices and coverage from top-rated insurance companies and insure all lines of insurance. See Tori Hammett or Fred Foltz or Go to insurewithgoodwin.com for more information. Don't pay too much for your insurance. Let them shop for you and save today.
Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We like playing games, but we love making winners. Look at you go, girl!
You did great, girl. You did wonderful.
You got it! That's exciting. Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. What station made you winner this morning?
WPKY.
WPKY in Princeton.
WPKY.
Go with the good old America, WPKY.
Give it your all this season, Tigers. Good luck from the Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center.
Back to Purdue Field, and Blake Viverette 3 for 3 on kickoffs tonight into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for Trigg County. They'll start again from their own 20-yard line as Caldwell County has the lead now 14-0. 3:28 left to go in the first quarter. Rain still coming down steady, Bob. Good shower here in Trigg County for the better part of this quarter.
Not a heavy shower, but probably just enough to be a nuisance if you didn't bring your umbrella.
Or you weren't in the press box, huh?
Or you're not up here with us.
Weiss on the field. He's going to send a trip set to his right. Single receiver to the left is Vaughn. Parham in the backfield with Weiss. Takes a snap. Handoff to Parham. Parham shakes a tackle at the line of scrimmage and picks up about 4 on the play out to the 24-yard line.
Picks up about 5 with some hard running.
Well, not only does the ball get a little bit hard to handle with the rain and the field conditions like it is, but also jerseys tend to get a little bit slick. If you start to grab somebody by the jerseys, those are going to really be hard to handle as well. So you really got to wrap up as this game looks like it's going to be wet throughout.
I think we had probably 5 or 6 guys with their arms on the runner on that play. You're right. A little bit slick out there on jerseys.
Trip set now to the left, single receiver to the right. 2nd and 6 coming up for Trigg County. Handoff again to Parham. Parham hits the line of scrimmage. He's going to be stopped. Little gain on the tackle. The first one to make the hit is number 33, Gus Fox, coming up out of that linebacker position.
Going to mark it at the 27. Brings up 3rd and 3 for Trigg.
Wildcat has to put his shoe back on, lost it in the rumble there at the
So
27.
far, Trigg on this drive, Dennis, has not been behind the chain, so almost expect them to run it this time as well.
They've gone with big Jeremiah Shearer in the backfield, number 2. Weiss takes it, handoff. It's going to be close. They get it near the 30, and it's going to be across to the 31-yard line. Actually, that was Kendrick Adams, number 12. Big kid. He's gained 462 yards on the season. He averages about 66 yards a game. So good runner in Adams, and it was enough for a first down as Trigg County gets it out to their 32-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats with 1:44 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Caldwell County ahead early in this one.
We got a 5-man refereeing crew here tonight. Normally at home we see 7, but on the road we usually see 5.
Trigg County, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far. Weiss drops back. He's got some pressure. Lets it go to the sideline. Incomplete. Bringing the pressure for Caldwell County was number 52, Angel Long. Weiss is going to remember a 52 in his dreams tonight. After this first quarter, Angel Long has been in that backfield a lot.
I think what Trigg has to do, Dennis, if they stay in that passing game, they're going to have to get rid of it after a couple seconds, because you hold it 3 seconds or 4, you've got jerseys in your face.
You're absolutely right, Bob. You've got to have that mental clock if you're Weiss. 1,001, 1,002, and you better be getting rid of it. For a host of Tigers, Long, Shaheen, Davis. 2 each way for Trigg County. Weiss, quick hit across the middle is incomplete. Good coverage there by Caldwell County.
Billy Wallace, number 22 for Caldwell, had the best shot at that ball. Maybe surprised him a little bit. It came within about a yard of him.
3rd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Incompletion stops the clock with 1:17 left to go in the first quarter. Jack Stevens back at free safety for Caldwell County. Weiss out of the shotgun. Adams in the backfield now. He's had Parham most of the quarter. Bobbles the ball on the snap, picks it up. Complete, and a big hit, did not shake it loose. Nice catch by number 10, Dakota Lockhart. First down out to the 44-yard line, and he took a hit from Jameis Carnahan.
I think those will take their toll throughout the game. Dennis, he may not want to be as want to on the next time to catch a ball like that. He got popped.
You call his number over the middle again, he's liable to remember that hit. But it is a first down as we go under a minute to play in the first quarter. Weiss out of the shotgun, trip set to his right. Handoff goes to Adams. Adams across midfield and brought down at the Tiger 47-yard line.
Did he fumble?
No, I think he just bounced when he hit the ground and came up and he laid it back down. Actually, they'll spot it at the 46. Another first down for Trigg County. Trigg's longest drive of the night, and I think the first time in Caldwell territory. Trip set over to the right this time, and I think they're going to bring in a drive football. Whistles blow. Officials are getting together. Coach Barnes is asking a question on the far sideline. Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line of Caldwell. Let's go down for a Go Green Field report with Todd Griffin.
Dennis, I'm not really sure what happened there. I think Coach Barnes was questioning the spot, but they're going to take a timeout here and try to talk things over.
All right, timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. Caldwell leads this one 14-0 here on WPKY.
Now more than ever, we value time with family, and we reflect on the time we wish we had spent when we could. Pennyroyal Hospice makes it possible for you to spend quality time at home with your loved one in the most crucial time of their life. Pennyroyal Hospice is taking even more safety precautions during this time to ensure your safety. Pennyroyal Hospice, it's about living to the fullest.
Proud supporter of Tiger Sports, Big John's Barbecue says, "Go Tigers."
Back to Purdue Field. The timeout is brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. Travis Construction and Concrete for your concrete and construction needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. It's Travis Construction and Concrete. Players back out on the field after the timeout. First and 10, Trigg County from the Caldwell County 46-yard line. Trip set to the right. Vaughn to the left. Weiss drops back, goes to the air. Complete at the 35-yard line, and down inside the 25-yard line is number 2 for Trigg County, Jeremiah Shearer.
And he was wide open on a slant route. No Tiger within 5 yards. 4 or 5 Tigers in that area. All 4 or 5 of them made the tackle, so we've got to get a little bit tighter coverage on that particular route.
Shearer, the leading receiver for Trigg County this year, averages 33 yards a game. Trigg County on the march. Caldwell shows blitz with Davis. Into the backfield, Davis. The runner slipped by his tackle, but he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's big number 12, Kendrick Adams. Ball was spotted at the 25-yard line. We'll see if there was any gain on the play, but Davis almost came on the blitz and stopped that one in the backfield.
And that was Landon Davis, Drew's little brother.
And the horn sounds into the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's Caldwell 14, Trigg nothing. Back after this on WPKY.
Trice Hughes has been serving Western Kentucky for over 60 years. Their experienced sales force, ASE certified techs, and all the friendly folks at Trice Hughes have worked to become your family's exclusive automotive dealer. The home team that's kept our families safe on the road for generations. From work to play and everything in between, your home team has what you need. Stop by and drive the difference. Our home team, Trice Hughes, Highway 91 North in Princeton. Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We like playing games, but we love making winners. Look at you go, girl!
You did great, girl. You did wonderful.
You got it.
That's exciting.
Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. What station made you winner this morning?
WPKY.
WPKY. WPKY in Princeton.
WPKY.
Go with the good old America, WPKY.
Bill, second quarter going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutiques. Stop in and see Pam. Pam's got a lot of inventory in that store. See your local U-Haul dealer. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
Weiss drops back, throws complete at the 10, and down at the 7-yard line. That's number 11 on the catch, Dylan Skinner. Skinner averages about 42 yards a game through the air for Trigg County. So Wildcats have it 1st and goal from the Tigers' 7-yard line.
And Trigg County having a lot of success with that slant pattern. We're refusing to drop into a zone coverage and pick him up wide open on those 2 nice pass attempts they've just made.
Whistle blows to pause play for just a second. We'll see what the officials are discussing. Looks like it's going to be a timeout called by Caldwell County, a Travis Construction and Concrete timeout on the field. Back after this on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Get the care that you need to stay mentally and physically well from the convenience of your home. Health First Community Health Center is doing their part to help stop the spread. They're now offering telehealth services to keep you healthy at home. Scheduling a virtual visit with your medical or behavioral health provider is easy. All you need is a smartphone, tablet, or computer and internet access. Contact their office for an appointment at 877-667-7017. That's 877-667-7017. At Health First, your health is their first concern.
Keeping you up to date is what we do with live local news every weekday. Experienced reporters staff our newsroom with over 200 years of available combined experience in local news. Alan Watts, Tammy Hancock, Ed Marlowe, John Godsey, Ann Petrie, Scott Brown, Eddie Owen, Annie Catron. Your News Edge has the largest newsroom in this area. Stay up to date with your WPKY News Edge team. Local news. Weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5.
Back to Purdue Field as Trigg County threatens to cut the lead in half. Caldwell leads this one 14-0, but Trigg County knocking on the door at the Tigers' 7-yard line. Weiss has Adams in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 far to the left. Hand off to Adams. Adams hits the line and bowls over for a couple. Flag comes in at the end of the play from the backfield. Shaheen and Wofford, 2 Tigers in on the tackle.
And the flag on the play, Dennis, face mask against us.
So the ball was spotted at the 4-yard line. That's going to take it down to the 2, half a distance, and Trigg County
After the penalty,
looking to get their first points on the board tonight.
at the Tiger 3-yard line.
Ball spotted at officially the 3-yard line.
And it is a first down for Trigg via the penalty.
1st and goal, Weiss with Kendrick Adams right on his left shoulder. Weiss is going to keep it himself, goes, hit in the backfield and brought down, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. But a good play by Caldwell County's number 72. And that is Jordan Ladd.
Yeah, Jordan Ladd, yes.
Ladd's been playing some good ball, actually, offensively and defensively, but mostly defensively is what he's known for. Got in the backfield and brought Weiss down. They're going to give him a yard on the play. 2nd and goal from the 2.
For the Wildcats.
Vaughn, the receiver to the far side. 2 receivers near side. Big Kendrick Adams to the right shoulder of Weiss. Weiss takes the snaps, going to keep it himself again, turns up the field, lowers his head, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Trigg County.
Touchdown, Wildcats!
That score comes with 10:36 left to go in the first half. Trigg on the board now, 14-6. And, Bob, they have a pretty decent extra point man themselves. I think he's in the neighborhood of 18 out of 23 for the season, so not too bad a record for him.
We'll see.
We'll see if they do that or if they're going to go for 2. And a timeout's going to be called. I think Trigg looked like they were going to go for two. They're going to call the timeout and think about this one. We'll take a break and be right back. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
We're your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. We're your store for quality with brilliant and durable paints in a variety of sheens and thousands of colors. We're your store for service with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. We're your local experts, and we're here to help with all your painting projects. Benjamin Moore at Joyner Hardware on Main Street in Princeton.
And we're back to Purdue Field as Trigg County punches it across and gets their first points of the night, 14-6. Caldwell County still leads this one. Bob, it looks like Trigg is going to come out and try to go for two. Weiss brings the offense back out on the field. Kendrick Adams will be in the backfield. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, Trigg County's kicker is not here tonight, so they'll probably go for two a lot.
Hopefully not too much. Weiss takes a snap, looks to the end zone, is going to throw off the hands of number 11, Dylan Skinner. So 14-6 is the score. 10:36 left in the first half. Back after this on WPKY.
Have you applied for Social Security disability benefits and been denied? Attorney Matt Schock in Princeton, Kentucky is ready to take on the Social Security Administration for you. Call him at 270-365-MATT. That's 270-365-MATT. With years of experience, he'll fight for your rights. He only gets paid if you get paid. Attorney Matt Schock is currently taking new Social Security cases. So call him now at 270-365-MATT. That's 270-365-MATT.
This is an advertisement.
Tomorrow night, Coach Stoops and the Cats are in Starkville to battle an SEC West foe, Mississippi State Bulldogs, and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Coverage of the Cats and the Bulldogs gets started Saturday afternoon at 4 on WKDZRadio.com and
106.5 WKDZ.
Welcome back to Katie's, Kentucky. Trigg County on the board, 14-6 Caldwell County. And Bob, you would suspect maybe with their place kicker out, the kid kicking off for Trigg County is probably new to. It's going to be Weiss, it looks like, the quarterback. So Jacob Weiss taking the spot of the kicker for Trigg County. That probably played a role into it could play a bigger role tonight, Bob, if they have to go for two every time.
Right. They might have to get an extra touchdown just to
Get that train.
Short kick fielded at the 21-yard line. It's going to be Kramer. Kramer up across the 35 and tackled at the 39-yard line. About an 18-yard return for Max Kramer. And it was a short kickoff by Weiss, apparently filling in for the place kicker for Trigg County this week. Jack Stevens brings the offense out for Caldwell County, leading this one 14-6 early in the second quarter. Compact set, two backs in the backfield. Stevens calls for it, goes to far side. Parker complete near midfield. He gets across midfield, brought down at the Trigg 45-yard line. Nice quick hit, Stevens to Parker.
Into Trigg territory at the 47-yard line.
And a poor spot because he was tackled standing on the 45. Ball is spotted, like you said, though, Bob, at the 47. A completion and a Lake Barkley CrossFit first down. Stevens has two receivers to his left, one to the right in Parker. Two backfield. Stevens drops back, wants to go for it all. Looks Parker down the sideline, has a man. It's complete. Let's see if he's in bounds. And it is Parker with the catch inside the Trigg County 15-yard line. Nice vision on the ball by Luke Parker.
And they've marked it at the 12-yard line, pick up a 35 yards on that pass play.
Big throw by Caldwell County. Stevens to Parker. Tigers in business at the Wildcat 13-yard line. Smiley and Carnahan in the backfield with Stevens. Handoff goes to Smiley. Smiley up the middle. Shakes off one tackle, bowls over another, and it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And no flags.
Caldwell County increases their lead to 20-6. Blake Viverette on for the extra point. Extra points, of course, brought to you by Gather on Main. High snap, Stevens gets it down, kick is up, and good. So with 9:38 left to go in the first half, it's Caldwell 21, Trigg County 6. Back after this on WPKY.
Princeton Drugstore is proud to announce that COVID vaccinations are available at their location in downtown Princeton. Princeton Drugstore has been serving this area since 1886, and they're not stopping now to receive the vaccine. You can call or go online. The number to call is 270-365-5585. That number again is 270-365-5585. Or visit the website at princetondrugstore.com.
Chick-fil-A of Hopkinsville wants to salute the outstanding achievements of our area student athletes. Each week, a student athlete will be chosen based on academics, athletics, and achievements. Watch for the Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com. Academics, athletics, and achievements at Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com.
Back to Cadiz, Kentucky, as Caldwell County's Blake Viverette will kick it off. Caldwell County up now 21-6 on Trigg County. Viverette perfect on the night and touchbacks. This one's going to have to take a good roll. It doesn't. Digs up at the 5-yard line, picked up by Adams. Adams across the 15, 20, still running hard and out to the 30-yard line before he's finally brought down. And on the tackle was Wofford for Caldwell County, but a good return by the Wildcats brings it out to their own 30-yard line. 9:32 left to go in the first half. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have all of the stats and a whole lot more coming up. That's on the Little Caesars halftime report. Weiss in the backfield. We'll see if he stays in the air. Trigg County, a lot of success their last time with the football. Big Kendrick Adams to his right. Adams takes the handoff, cuts it back up the middle, across the 40, and finally pulled down. Jack Stevens grabs hold of a shoe and brings him down at the 43-yard line.
Jack Stevens making a stop for Caldwell.
Trigg County, Bob, the last possession or two has really been able to move that offensive line, let them get a good jump off the ball, move that defense for Caldwell County.
And Adams made a nice cutback then to get outside and get through that hole. He was going inside until it closed up.
2 receivers to the far side. In fact, 3 receivers to the far side. Handoff again to Adams. Adams met in the backfield, and Drew Davis says, "I've had enough of this." And a flag comes out. Davis with a nice tackle and a little extra on the throw of Adams. And it's going to be a personal foul. That's not much, Bob.
No, football can be a tough sport. There was nothing dirty. It was just a hard tackle.
He tackled him, he rolled him, and Davis was actually on his back, threw him off of him. Referee standing right above them, right at his feet. And a judgment call for sure, but a poor judgment in our belief, as the ball is spotted in Tiger territory at the 48-yard line after the penalty.
Yeah, guys, that's a penalty that comes when you've been yelled at by one sideline all day and you're tired of it, so you make a call like that to try to shut the coaches up.
Weiss in the backfield takes the snap, hands off to number 22, and a stop there, maybe a loss of about a yard. That's Kelsey Parham.
And Todd's right, Dennis. That can fire the defense up. There was nothing dirty at that play. He's just he got tackled hard, nothing intentional.
Yeah, not like he was body slamming him or something dirty.
Pick him up, and
he just made a good hit. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 11 for Trigg County. 8:23 to go in the first half. 21-6 Caldwell County. Trigg in Tiger territory, courtesy of the unsportsmanlike. Weiss throws complete at the 35 and down inside the 25. That was number 11, Dylan Skinner, having a big night for Trigg County on those. It's just a kind of a long slant.
Down, and then slants toward the middle, and we don't have a backer in that area, and we're one-on-one with that guy, and we're not covering him very well.
Ball spotted at the 24-yard line on the first down. Trigg having some success through the air. Weiss has Adams in the backfield. Vaughn to his right, 3 receivers to his left. Goes quick to Vaughn, complete, and brought down at the 15-yard line. Isaiah Joyner on the coverage. Just short of a first down for Trigg County.
Joyner on the stop for Caldwell.
Joyner had decent coverage, but a good quick stop by Vaughn. Turned around, ball was placed right where it needed to be.
At the Caldwell 16-yard line.
Ball spotted officially at the 16, 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats.
Busiest guy in the place tonight, Dennis, is the guy trying to keep these balls dry.
Yeah, he's having to switch those out just about every other play. Snap back to Weiss. Hit in the backfield is going to be Adams for a loss. Caldwell County got back there on that one. We'll see who the Tiger is at the bottom of the pile. And it looks like Jameis Carnahan. Carnahan with a nice hit on big Kendrick Adams. Came on the blitz and got to Adams, throwing for a loss back to the 19-yard line.
Loss of 3 on that play.
3rd down now coming up for the Wildcats. Trip set goes back out to the left. Vaughn, the receiver, on the right. Joyner with the coverage on Vaughn. Caldwell County shows blitz again with Davis. Weiss throws, looking for Vaughn. This one's going to be overthrown. Looked to fade him to the corner of the end zone, but led him just too much. And the incompletion stops the clock with 6:29 left to go in the first half. 4th down coming up for the Wildcats.
We don't have to worry about a field goal right now.
No, they're not going to go for a field goal with their kicker out. We found out on the last possession. So the Wildcats will go for it. 4th down and a long 4 for Trigg County. Adams to the left of Weiss. 2 receivers each way for Trigg County. Caldwell County not showing pressure. Weiss drops back. Looks, and this one all but intercepted, dropped by Kramer. Kramer able to knock it down. Max had the coverage on Vaughn on that far side.
That's a turnover.
Flag on the play. Caldwell County looks like pleading their case a little bit.
That was a 50-50 ball on that throw.
That cannot be pass interference. Illegal man downfield, Trigg County.
Well, if it was pass interference, it was on Trigg County because they tried to run a pick on the outside, guys.
So the play is incomplete. Caldwell County will reject the penalty. And Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the Trigg County 19-yard line. Good coverage there by Kramer. I thought Kramer was going to have the pick, but you're right, Todd. A lot of contact from the Trigg County side. He knew he couldn't get to the ball. So it's Carnahan and Smiley in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left side of Stevens. Stevens goes right, looking for Parker. Led him too much to the sideline, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Tigers. Caldwell County really likes that matchup, Bob, with Luke Parker, the lone receiver on either side of the field, usually on the right side.
Sort of surprising, Dennis. We've been in the air several times tonight. Very few rushes.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame. Caldwell County usually runs the ball 2/3 of the time. Tonight they found something they like through the air, looking for Luke Parker on that far side.
And Luke's been open. That ball was just not where Luke could catch it.
Snap is back. Hand off to Smiley. Smiley cuts it back up the middle, takes a hit and still keeps running, lowers his head and gets it across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Gain of 7 yards on the play.
Bob, how many times have we talked about in games this season where Smiley gets stronger as the game goes along? And it showed on that one.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Tigers.
Caldwell County looks to the sideline for the play. 21-6. Caldwell County with the lead. 5:49 left to go in the first half. Rain starting back up again here in Cadiz. Just heavy enough to cause you to have to pull the umbrellas out. Stevens, whistle's going to stop this one before it gets underway. And jump by Caldwell County. Going to back the Tigers up 5 yards.
Procedure call against Caldwell. Back the Tigers up 5 yards. Brings up
Third down and 8 now coming up for the Tigers. Changes it just a little bit, but I think one of the options is still going to be Parker on that far sideline. Looks like Trigg County has switched defenders on Parker. They've gone with Vaughn now instead of Shearer. Stevens rolls, comes back the other way to Kramer. Kramer with some nice blockers, gets caught, still digging, fighting for all he can, and he's going to be pulled down short. Flags coming in from everywhere. Kramer did all he could to try to break that tackle.
Short of the first down, but there is a flag on the
27-yard line is where Kramer is brought down. We'll sort the flags out. And it's going to be against Caldwell County.
What was the call?
Call against Caldwell County.
Personal foul?
Not sure what that one is.
Well, I thought a Caldwell player got hit in the head on that play, guys, and it looked like there was a big cut block right in front of the official. I'm not really sure what these guys were watching tonight. You know, we hear the officials complain all the time that people are yelling at them, but at some point they need to man up and do a better job.
Ball's all the way back to the 14-yard line. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY Princeton. 5:10 left to go in the first half. Tigers are going to have third down and long coming up. Still some discussion amongst the referees.
Third down, 15 yards to go.
3rd and 15 for Caldwell County. Tigers look to the sideline for the play. You've got Parker on the far sideline. And there's going to be a timeout called on the field. A Travis Construction and Concrete timeout. 21-6 Caldwell County. Back after this on WPKY.
Hey guys, it's Kelly Capps with Farmers Bank. Buying a home can be stressful, and I'm sure you have many questions like what's a good rate? What type of loan is right for me? I'm here to walk you through the process. Whether you're buying your first home, downsizing, or looking to upgrade, Farmers Bank has the options for you. We offer rural housing, VA loans, and so much more. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call, or you can apply online at yournxtbank.com. Farmers Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Purdue Field. I thought they had signaled timeout. Instead, Caldwell County punts it away. Quick kick by Viverette. Puts Trigg County back at their own 49-yard line.
And that penalty, Dennis, was a result of having after the play, so it was not a repeat of third down. It then was fourth down, and obviously we punted to just inside Trigg territory at the 49. 5:02 to play here in the first half.
Rain starting to pick up a little bit here in Cadiz, coming down fairly hard right now.
Hey, guys.
Go ahead, Todd.
Caldwell picked up the first down on that play before the penalty?
No.
Okay.
No, it was short. Weiss drops back, looks down the field. He had some protection. In and out of the hands. He had his man on a good pass. Dylan Skinner. Skinner could not pull it in. Been kind of impressed with Jacob Weiss so far tonight. Excuse me, Todd. Go ahead, Todd.
That play previously, they said targeting after the play, but I don't believe there can be targeting after the play. Yeah, they can call a personal foul, but I don't think they can call targeting on a dead ball situation.
Especially when we have the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sometimes you scratch your head when what you see going on out on the field.
The old Arsenio Hall, things that make you go, Weiss in the backfield, 2 receivers each side. Jacob Weiss with some protection. This one jumped and deflected, incomplete. Jameis Carnahan almost with the jump and an interception, but a great quick play by Jameis Carnahan.
Jameis has had an outstanding defensive game tonight, Dennis, everywhere.
Want to thank Go Green Lawn Care and Princeton Nursery and Lawn Supply for the Go Green field reports with Todd tonight and all season long. Fall is the best time to seed and landscape, so don't forget also those mums and pumpkins. That's Princeton Nursery and Lawn Care. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Wildcats. 4:51 on the incompletion. Jacob Weiss takes a snap, goes over the middle, and throws past everybody again, looking for Skinner. Had a man wide open here on the sideline was number 10, Dakota Lockhart. 4th and 10 coming up for the Wildcats. Pretty good rain now coming down in Trigg County. Adams in the backfield. Trigg County is going to punt it away. Low punt may have been blocked a little bit. Caldwell County touches it, ball on the ground. Trigg County comes away with it. I think that was Carnahan tried to catch it in the air. Bounces off of his pads and on the ground. Trigg County recovers at the Caldwell County 38-yard line. I'm not sure if that one was touched at the point of the punt or not, Bob, but it looked like it. Caldwell County got a hand on it, but it had some spiral going up, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we got our hand on it, and obviously we didn't field it when we were trying to get the catch made.
21-6, Tigers lead this one with 4:41 left in the first half. Trigg with the ball, having a little success through the air here in the first half. Weiss, trip set to the right. Handoff, though, goes to Adams. Adams met in the backfield, and Caldwell County is going to bring him down for a loss. Number 55 for Caldwell County on the tackle, Leighton Davis. Caldwell County has had some success getting into the backfield of Trigg County when they brought some pressure, Bob, but Weiss is having quite a bit of time to throw the football here in this second quarter. Adams comes off the field to the bench for Trigg County. Back in is number 22, Kelsey Parham. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Caldwell County doesn't show any pressure. Weiss drops back. Now he has to scramble, looks up the field, throws, incomplete. I'm not sure he wasn't past the line of scrimmage on that one, Bob. It was pretty close. We're looking across the field at the 3rd down marker. What do you think on that one?
He was dangerously close. And I'm not sure the official saw where the ball was released.
The incompletion stops the clock at 3:48 left to go in the first half. 21-6 Tigers, and 3rd down and 12 for the Wildcats at the 42-yard line of Caldwell County. Double set each side for Weiss. Parham in the backfield to his left shoulder. Weiss drops back, looks down the field, goes sideline. Incomplete, overthrows number 10, Dakota Lockhart. Trigg County really trying to pick on Isaiah Joyner's side here in this second quarter.
That's where the ball has gone all night long, Dennis, is over here on the right, Caldwell County's left side in their secondary.
So it's going to be the Wildcats with another punt. It's got to be a little tough looking up in that rain to field these. Good kick by Trigg County. He's going to let it go into the end zone. Touchback coming out for Caldwell County. I thought Weiss was going to try to, Joyner was going to try to field that, Bob, and that would have been a very dangerous angle to come in to try to catch that one. He decides at the last second to let it go, goes into the end zone, and the Tigers will take over from their own 20-yard line.
I think when he looked up, Dennis, is probably he was at maybe at the 11, 12. It was going to be 3 or 4 yards over his head, so he certainly made the wise, correct decision.
Yeah, you want to get completely out of the neighborhood. Don't let that thing touch you in that area. Hand off to Smiley from the 20. Picks up about 3 on the play. Off the right side, Logan Smiley.
I think they're only going to give him 2 on that.
2nd down and 8 coming up for the Tigers. Little Caesars halftime report coming up in just a few minutes. Todd Griffin will have all the information you need along with the stats at halftime. Stay tuned for that. Carnahan in motion. Instead, the handoff to Smiley. Breaks up through the middle. Stutter steps at the 35. Gets out across the 40 and dragged down at the 45-yard line. That's twice today, Bob. He has been at full speed, stops on a dime, and lets a defender go by and is able to pick it right back up. Big first down run out to the 45-yard line.
Nice run by Logan.
Lake Barkley CrossFit first down. Smiley and Carnahan in the backfield. Extra tight end for Caldwell County. Smiley hits the line, picks up 3 tough ones out to the, well, they're only going to give him 2 again, 47-yard line. 2:35 left in the half, 21-6. Caldwell County with the lead. Ideal world, it would be Caldwell County scoring at the end of the half. Number 11 for Caldwell County has checked into the ball game, and that is Demarius Thompson, D-man, in at a tight end. Smiley in motion, handoff to Carnahan. Carnahan digs, flag in the backfield.
Maybe they got a face mask. We'll find out.
Carnahan picks up a yard on the play. It is a face mask. Good call, Bob, against Trigg County.
There's a flag on the play.
So Trigg County with the face mask on the play. And Caldwell County will go into Trigg County territory. Clock stops on the penalty with 2:07 left in the half.
I'm going to mark the ball at the,
looks like it's going to be
46,
just short.
Or 45. 46.
46-yard line. It's about a half a yard short of a first down. Second down and a short one for Caldwell County. They resume the clock. 1:52 now. Carnahan in motion. Quick hit over to Jameis and incomplete. Ball almost thrown just a little bit behind Carnahan. Would have been a tough catch. It was catchable, but on a wet night behind you, that's a tough one to reel in.
Yeah, that was almost a lateral, Dennis. It didn't lack much of being behind the quarterback, being in front of the receiver when that ball was thrown.
Stay tuned right before that Little Caesars halftime report.
And they call it a lateral move back by the Tiger 45.
Good call on that one, Bob. It is marked at the 45-yard line.
Brings up third down, 10 yards to go.
3rd and 10 for the Tigers after they had second and less than a yard.
It might have been a backward pass, guys, but one of the referees blew their whistle, so, yeah. Isn't the play dead at that point?
And they're going to bring it back, Todd. So maybe the official did come in that blew the whistle, said that one's on me, and Caldwell County back.
Maybe he called it an incomplete pass. We don't know what's going on.
Either way, Trigg County sideline not pleased with that official on the sideline. 3rd down and 1 for Caldwell County. Smiley out of the deep back position behind Stevens. And Trigg County jumps. Free first down if it's against Trigg County. Make sure on the call, and they are walking it off 5 yards against Trigg County. Offsides Wildcats. 1:48 left in the first half. As I started to say a couple of minutes ago, stay tuned for comments with Todd and Coach Barnes coming up right before the Little Caesars halftime report. Stevens keeps it, tries to get to the right side. On the outside, goes up the sideline, hit, and pushed out of bounds. Temper starting to flare just a little bit out there. What you would expect.
Going to mark it at the 37?
37-yard line, 21-6. Tigers lead this one with 1:41 left in the first half. Xavier Bumpus into the ball game. He's going to come out as the widest receiver to the near side. Kramer in the slot. Extra tight end in. Smiley in motion, goes to the right side. Hand off to Carnahan, brought down for a loss at the 45-yard line, or the 40-yard line, excuse me. 3rd down and about 8 coming up now for Caldwell County. Clock ticking with 1:25 left in the half.
3rd down, 8 yards to go.
and pretty close to field goal position should they need it, Bob, for Blake Viverette. This is almost in his range, and on a good day, it's in his range. Stevens, two-back backfield, puts Carnahan in motion to the left. Hand off to Smiley. Smiley dodges one tackle, gets across the 40, 30-yard line, looking down the field, bowls over another one at the 15 and gets inside the 10. We're going to mark him down at the 11, excuse me. Smiley didn't try to get around the tackler. He just bowled over the tackler at about the 15.
I don't have time to go around him. I think I'll just run over him.
Great run, Logan Smiley. Carnahan in motion, low snap. Smiley on the handoff, and they're going to get him for about a yard loss. A little extracurricular activity going on out here at Trigg County's number 3. We don't have a 3 on the handout roster. Trigg with some tempers flaring between themselves. Coach is trying to get the kid off the field.
3 is Kyron Vaughn.
Kyron Vaughn, that's right. That's the jersey change that we had at number 55. Vaughn's going to come out of the ball game all over one of the Tiger players while he was on the ground. Personal foul call is going to negate a pretty good defensive play by Trigg County. 40.6 seconds left. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line. First and goal, Caldwell County.
Moves the ball to the 6-yard line of Trigg County. Press and 5-yard line.
Stevens coming back from the sideline with the play. Sets everybody up. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Empty backfield. This one complete to Smiley. Smiley finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Great blocking after that catch. Every receiver did exactly what they were supposed to do, and Smiley had a perfect diagonal alley into the end zone. 27-6 now, Caldwell County. That score comes with just over 21 seconds left in the first half. Virette's going to come out, try to tack on the extra point. Gather on main extra point attempt. High snap brought down by Stevens. Kick is up and good. So with 21 seconds left in the half, Tigers 28, Wildcats 6. Back after this on WPKY.
Learn about your heart health with a simple scan. The Cardiology Clinic at Caldwell Medical Center features a highly trained team of heart health specialists and years of experience in cardiac health and wellness. Our specialists provide a wide range of cardiac-specific services, offering coronary artery calcium testing, stress test, echocardiograms, sleep studies, and more, all right here close to home. To schedule an appointment, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They've always had their drive-thru, and now they're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We are all having to adjust to this new way of life. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
Back to Purdue Field as Caldwell County increases their lead 28-6 over Trigg County. 21 seconds left in the half. And, Bob, that personal foul call aided Caldwell County on that touchdown. Temperatures are starting to get a little bit short out there, a little chippiness going on here in the first half between these two teams. And Caldwell benefited from that one. Viverette with a big boot again. Trigg bobbles it at the 3. Adams picks it up. Gets hit at the 7, lowers his head, and gets pushed out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Tigers have a player still down. That's going to be Joyner being helped up, and looks like he's okay.
And one thing, Dennis, we get the ball to start the third quarter, so obviously with 15 seconds to go here, Trigg shouldn't be doing anything foolish, I would say.
Right, Caldwell County will have a couple of players back deep. You see Parker into the ball game. Stevens will be playing a deep center field for sure.
We've got 4 men on the defensive line of scrimmage spread about 4 yards apart.
Weiss under center, and he's just going to take a knee and run the clock out. So that'll wind us down to halftime.
That's the end of our first half.
Caldwell County is going to go into the locker room leading this one 28-6. We'll look around and see if we can find Coach Barnes and Todd. Todd, if you get Coach Barnes, you go ahead and just hop in anytime you want.
Why don't you guys go ahead and go to a break, and I'll get Coach Barnes on the other side of it.
All right, sounds good. Let's take a 30-second break and be right back. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton. 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
Back to Purdue Field as we start the Little Caesars halftime report. Caldwell County leads this one 28-6. And Todd, if you are ready, you go ahead.
I will get Coach in just a second. Here he comes, Dennis.
All right.
Talk to Coach
Yeah,
Barnes.
we've spotted you
Caldwell
now.
County
There you go.
Yeah. No problem. Caldwell County up 28-6 here at halftime at Trigg County in the annual 139 Bowl. And Coach has been kind of a little ragged with the rain and everything, but you still got things kind of in hand here at halftime, and you guys are going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, it's kind of, you're right, it's been kind of a weird game. They've made some plays and had some drives, but we've got some stops down here in the red zone and made some good plays and done a pretty good job offensively. So that's good to see. And 28-6, right?
Yeah.
Get the ball out of half, big possession to kind of extend that lead and keep playing well and doing some of the same things we're already doing.
Weather conditions kind of a little bit like it was 2 weeks ago down at Murray, and you guys couldn't get anything going in the passing game going down there, but you've been able to hit some big plays over the top tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't feel quite as wet. You're right, the rain and stuff's been about the same. We've had a little issue with it, but maybe that one game under your belt playing in the rain and throwing it around a little bit helps. And Jack's done a really good job in the passing game, and that's good to see. That's something we needed to do.
What do you tell the guys at halftime?
Just stay the course, keep doing what we're doing, be smart, and come out here. This first possession on both sides of the ball is really, really important to extend the lead and keep that lead and keep that momentum we had in the first half and keep it through the rest of the game.
All right, good luck to you guys in the second half.
Thanks, Todd.
That's Tiger head coach Will Barnes. Caldwell up 28-6. Dennis, pretty good first half, I thought, for the Tigers. A few calls not going their way, but able to fight through that and put 28 points up on the board here at halftime.
Yeah, good job by the Tigers to face a little adversity at time with some of the calls, a little frustration, but still with a nice lead here at the half, 28-6 Caldwell County. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll get underway with the Little Caesars halftime report. That's next here on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
We believe you spend wisely. We also believe wise spending should be rewarded with convenient access and generous benefits. A First Southern National Bank first-class checking account comes with both. In addition to our convenient online banking and mobile app, our accounts come with features like roadside assistance, identity theft restoration, cell phone protection, and more. Visit us at fsnb.net to open our account today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
KFC Princeton is offering their famous fried chicken and all the fixins. Just order through the drive-thru like you always do. The dining room is closed, but don't go hungry. Call KFC today at 270-365-9988. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton, offering carry-out service only. Customers, including truckers, are welcome and can come in and pick up carry-out orders. KFC, finger licking good, but be sure to wash your hands first.
Goodwin Insurance Agency and Woodall Agency have great news. Effective January 1st, they have joined forces to provide even more options for all your insurance needs. Together, they provide the best prices and coverage from top-rated insurance companies and insure all lines of insurance. See Tori Hammett or Fred Foltz, or go to insurewithgoodwin.com for more information. Don't pay too much for your insurance. Let them shop for you and save today.
Tomorrow night, Coach Stoops and the Cats are in Starkville to battle an SEC West foe, Mississippi State Bulldogs, and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Coverage of the Cats and the Bulldogs gets started Saturday afternoon at 4 on WKDZRadio.com and
106.5 WKDZ.
The teams are in the locker room, and it's time for the Tiger Halftime Report on WPKY.
Welcome back to Purdue Field. At the half, it's Caldwell County 28, Trigg County 6. Time now for the Little Caesars Halftime Report. Just when you thought that pizza and breadsticks couldn't get any better, Slices and Sticks has arrived at Little Caesars to prove that these two favorites are even tastier together. Slices and Sticks combines 4 pepperoni pizza slices, 8 cheese bread sticks in 1 pizza, plus that side of crazy sauce. Little Caesars in Princeton wishes best of luck to the Tigers this season. Go get them, Tigers. 28-6 at the half. Let's send it down for the halftime report with Todd Griffin. And Todd, are you there?
Yeah, Dennis.
Okay, go ahead, buddy.
All right, good. We're having just a little trouble down here. All our stuff got just a little wet, as you can imagine, there in the first half, but we're good to go. First of all, we're going to check out the Goodwin Insurance scoreboard. Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all your insurance needs. Goodwin Insurance is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics. Good luck, Tigers, from Goodwin Insurance. Again, here at Trigg County tonight, the 139 Bowl. The Tigers up 28-6 at halftime. Crittenden County at Dresden, Tennessee tonight. Rockets up 7-0 early in that one is the last score we have. Mayfield up at Madisonville 29-15. That is a halftime score. Murray and Fulton County early in the second half. Murray has a big lead there, 35-0. Of course, Murray and Caldwell are both going to be checking the KHSAA site later tonight for those RPI ratings to see who gets to host that big playoff matchup next week. Hopkinsville looking good against Paducah Tillman over at the Stadium of Champions. Hoptown up 20-6 at halftime. And Hopkins County Central has a 28-22 lead at McLean County at halftime there. One game last night, Union County defeated Callaway County 48-22. Union County finishing up the season with a 9-1 record. And Gary, who beat them?
I was there, and it looked like they wore blue and gold. Got another score. McCracken is up 32-18 on Christian in midway through the second quarter. So a high-scoring affair there.
Again, here at halftime, it is 28-6, Caldwell County over Trigg County. That's your Goodwin Insurance scoreboard. Time now for our halftime moment in history, brought to you by West Kentucky Memorials. West Kentucky Memorials with locations in Princeton, Cadiz, and Hopkinsville. Proud supporter of Caldwell County football. Their son is a Caldwell County Tiger, junior Jameis Carnahan. West Kentucky Memorials offers quality handcrafted granite memorials. Halftime moment in history each week brought to you by West Kentucky Memorials. And this year, or this week, we're just going to go back 2 years because it was 2 years ago over here at Cadiz in the 139 Bowl that DeEric Hollowell ran for 292 yards and 4 touchdowns as the Tigers outscored the Wildcats that night 56-54 in the highest scoring game in the series. And the series, of course, dates back all the way to Princeton Butler High School in the 1930s and 40s. 2 years ago, the teams combined for over 1,100 yards of offense. Trigg quarterback Cam Jordan passed for 423 yards and 4 scores and ran for another 56 yards and 2 more touchdowns. Both teams scored 8 touchdowns that night, but Trigg missed a couple of extra points early in the game and was left chasing points the rest of the night. Meanwhile, Blake Vivrett was 8 for 8 on PATs for Caldwell County, and the Tigers won that game 56-54. And Gary, if memory serves, De'Eric Hollowell was sick, battling strep throat that week. And as of Wednesday and maybe even into Thursday, Tigers weren't even sure he was going to play in that game.
Seemed Jordan-esque, like the finals back in the day in the 90s when he had to get IV. I don't believe that De'Eric did, but he definitely showed up and showed out. And we've had some great games in this rivalry. And just even 2 years ago, these teams were very evenly matched. And this year, what I'm seeing on the field here is that Trigg has the ability to make explosive plays. They just don't string enough of them consistently, and there's the difference in the game right now at 28-6.
So our halftime moment in history brought to you by West Kentucky Memorials. Again, halftime score here in the 139 Bowl. It's Caldwell County with 28, Trigg County with 6. We'll be back with more as we continue at halftime and talk about a few stats and other things after this here on 1580 103.3 WPKY.
At Caldwell Medical Center, our transitional care patients receive the same care as they would in a skilled nursing facility, including physical, occupational, respiratory, speech therapies, and more. Every situation is unique. We help our patients reach their personal goals for independent living, all delivered with the care and compassion our patients deserve. Right here, close to home. For more information, visit caldwellmedical.com.
For a delicious meal, try Kay's Kitchen in Princeton. They have great home cooking, just like Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cook-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
Chick-fil-A of Hopkinsville wants to salute the outstanding achievements of our area student-athlete. Each week, a student-athlete will be chosen based on academics, athletics, and achievements. Watch for the Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com. Academics, athletics, and achievements at Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com.
It's halftime in Cadiz. The Caldwell County Tigers on top of the Trigg County Wildcats 28-6 in the annual 139 Bowl. The Tigers have never surrendered that 139 Bowl trophy. As soon as it was instituted, Caldwell started winning. Tigers have won 8 straight in the series and looking to go 9 straight tonight with a 28-6 win and finish up a 7-3 regular season. And back here on the sideline, Todd Griffin and Gary Goodacre. And Gary, I'm kind of tired of the rain. At least it stopped momentarily, but it's doing a number on our stats and trying to find scores and all those kind of things.
The problem is I can't keep my paper facing up to do the play and the cumulative stats, or the paper will get completely illegible. So I have the scoring, if you'd like to recap that. Yes. Our first touchdown was in the first quarter with 4:28 remaining when Jack Stevens took the ball for 1 yard and got us on the board after a Verrett extra point, 7-0 Caldwell. And then basically after a tipped interception by Camden Wofford, we took the ball over relatively quickly and got on the board with what I think is a candidate for the play of the game, a 31-yard pass from Stevens to Max Kramer, where he basically got some great blocking by the other receivers. Chambliss on the outside was close to us and just had a wonderful lane created, and he made the moves to juke the defenders. And basically that was a good team effort to get us up 14-0 after another Verrett extra point. After the end of the first quarter, Trigg had mounted what I think was their most effective drive. They had 5 first downs on that drive, and after one good play at the goal line, we thought we had a chance maybe to stop them, but on second down, Jacob Weiss, the quarterback, took it in from 3 yards. They do not have a kicker, so they are going to have to go for 2, and they did not succeed on that, so they were down 14-6 with 10:36 left in the second quarter. So then after that, we scored the next 2 touchdowns. Basically, the next one was in the second quarter at 9:38. That was a Logan Smiley run for 13. That followed 2 long completions from Jack Stevens to freshman Luke Parker to get us down to the Trigg 13. And then after we softened up the interior line with those 2 passes, Logan Smiley does what he does. He's fast and very strong, and he took it to the house to get us up 21-6 with 9:38 remaining in the second quarter. And then we were able to get our final touchdown with only 21.2 seconds left after a personal foul on the Trigg County defense that took the ball from the 12 to the 6. Jack Stevens was able to find Logan Smiley on a nice little interior screen pass. Smiley does the rest. Vavrette kicks 28-6 after 2 quarters of play, and Caldwell County will get the ball, hopefully 14 more points and a running clock to get us home a little quicker, and then do our RPI mathematical exercises.
Yeah, we are all going to see what we can count up on all the decimal points tonight to get everything out of what we can. But
I'm glad I learned to round in 3rd grade because they go 5 decimal places in that RPI. It's amazing.
Now, good news here, Caldwell County up 28-6. The rain has stopped. Gary, it's getting a little windy though, so maybe the wind will help dry everything out.
Oh, I think I should hang these out like on the line with my towels in the summer, and maybe I can get these things dried out so it'll be easier to do the cumulative stats. But like I said, Caldwell looks like it's found its groove because, in essence, the difference between Caldwell and Trigg mainly, besides our defense being stout on the interior, too stout for the referee on that one play. I don't understand what happened there. But we're able to stop their drives, and we're sustaining. And the key is we're sustaining the plays and finishing, and that's what's going to get us, hopefully, to a running clock sometime around 2 minutes left in the 3rd.
Halftime stats brought to you by West Kentucky Memorials with locations in Princeton, Cadiz, and Hopkinsville. Thank you to West Kentucky Memorials for bringing us both the halftime moment in history this year and halftime stats. Caldwell County leads the 139 Bowl at Trigg County 28-6. Back up to Dennis and Bob in the press box after this here on 1580 103.3 WPKY.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They've always had their drive-thru, and now they're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We are all having to adjust to this new way of life. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back to Purdue Field as we wrap up the Little Caesars halftime report. Teams back out on the field. Caldwell County leads this one 28-6. And Bob, Caldwell County will receive the ball to start the second half and try to increase that lead.
And Dennis, I'll remind everybody the 3rd quarter is going to be brought by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Stop in and see Pam. A lot of inventory in that store. I'm sure sales abound right and left. Also, Hab is your local U-Haul dealer. Stop in and see him for that. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Teams are getting ready. I'm not sure what the delay is right now, but
I think they're just letting the halftime time tick off.
That's right. We're down to 13 seconds and that. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my friend who managed in almost the rain today to get in another round of golf, my buddy Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's going to be Weiss to kick off. Trigg County absent a place kicker tonight, so Caldwell County deep men are only down to the 25-yard line. You got Kramer and Joyner at their own 25, not expecting anything really deep. Little pooch kick is going to be touched by Kramer. Back at the 20. Picks it up, a lane down the middle. He's got some blockers. Gets to the outside, and a big return back near midfield from Max Kramer. Going to be spotted around the 50-yard line. But, Bob, as soon as he picked that up, it looked like the seas parted for him, and he was off 20, 25 yards. before he had a Trigg County player touch him.
And the one guy that could have tackled him did tackle him, or he was gone.
Ball spotted at the Tiger 49-yard line, so great opening field position here in the second half for Caldwell County. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the far side. Caldwell County going right to left here to the third quarter. Hand off to Smiley, breaks it up the middle across the 40 and inside the 30-yard line. Kendrick Adams makes the saving tackle for Trigg County, or
at the 30.
Or Logan's gone. That one's spotted at the 30. Kind of curious on some of these spots tonight as well, Bob. It looks like the runners are a yard or two on down the field, and they'll bring it back. But nonetheless, little first down for Caldwell County. Low snap. Stevens picks it up, tries to get to the outside, tries to turn it up the field, hit on the far sideline near the 25-yard line.
I think that was a botch play. He couldn't get the handoff up and kept it and went for 4 yards.
So made something out of nothing, really. That was a low snap. By the time he picked it up, that play was in trouble. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Tigers. 2-man set here to the left, extra tight end. Carnahan and Smiley. Fake to Smiley, complete to Kramer at the 14-yard line. Gets it down to about the 12. Stevens to Max Kramer. Kramer having a big game tonight.
And he was wide open, and the pass was just on the button.
Just underway here in the second half, 28-6 Caldwell County, and the Tigers threatening. Lake Barkley CrossFit first down to the 12. Stevens drops back again. He's got some pressure. Little shovel pass. It's complete. And if they don't throw a penalty on that one, the one in the first half wasn't one, because Bumpus was picked up and slammed down on his back. No call on that one. I'm sure the Tiger sideline saying, hey, where's the call from the first half on that one?
No gain on the play, Dennis.
No gain on that one. It doesn't look like, Bob. Back at the 12-yard line, 2nd and 10. Smiley, lone back in the backfield. Handoff goes to Smiley up the middle, cuts it back down to the 10-yard line.
And I think if Logan keeps that to the outside, he's got another chance to get through a bigger hole. Thought he could cut it back, but closed quickly on him.
9:47 to go in the third quarter. 28-6, Caldwell County.
7 yards to go.
Trip set out to the right. Max Kramer alone to the left. Stevens, look for Kramer. Swing pass goes over instead to the right side to Parker. They're going to rule it incomplete.
Brings up 4th down and 7.
4th and 7 coming up, and that's going to bring Blake Vivrette out for the field goal attempt. From the 10, this is going to be about a 27-yard field goal attempt. Rain has stopped for the moment. Vivrette will spot this one from the 16, officially a 26-yard attempt. Stevens on the hold. And whistles blow offsides against Trigg County. So, Bob, this may change it a little bit. It's going to take it down to 4th and 2. Do you go ahead and try to?
I think we've made that decision.
And the offense back out on the field. 4th down and 2 now for the Tigers. Trying to look around a post here in the press box. They say they're tearing this down next week, Bob. I say we come over and help them.
Would you want to take a brick home with you?
We'll take a sledgehammer to these small windows up here. Stevens, Smiley in the backfield. Stevens, quick pass over to Carnahan, bounces off a couple of tacklers. Let's see if he got it. I think he's got it.
Yes.
I'm with you, Bob. It's going to be close.
I think he's short, guys.
Think he is?
Did not get a great spot, but I think he was going to be short either way.
And the signal is turnover on downs. Goes back to Trigg County. The spots have been a little bit iffy, if you will, all night. And that one no different.
4-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 4. About a half a yard short for Caldwell County. So the Wildcats hold, keeping the score 28-6 with 9:22 left to go in the third quarter. It was a gamble you take. You almost had a certain 3 points from Viverette from that distance, but decided to go for the closing blow on it. Trigg County now on a nice run, getting to the outside. That's number 22, Kelsey Parham.
8 or 9 yards.
Not sure. I think that was Wofford on the tackle, Bob. And there's a kid that, as the season has gone along, we have called his name more and more each week.
He's becoming a fairly dominant outside linebacker.
Pick up of 8 on the play. Second down and a short 2 for Trigg County. Trip set out to the right for Weiss. Lone receiver to the far side. Looks like Vaughn. Hand off to Parham. Parham hits the hole and not much there, if anything. Caldwell County closed that one up quickly. Number 62 was at the bottom of that pile for Caldwell County. Unless I'm reading that number wrong, we don't show a 62. Let's recheck that one.
It's not 52, was it?
Might have been a 52.
Which is Angel Long.
And, of course, we have called his name several times tonight. I believe that's who it was, Bob. Third down and 2, Wildcats, 2 receivers each side for Weiss. Parham takes the handoff, jumps it to the outside, gets enough for the first down, and then more still on his feet. Finally, Wofford with the shoestring tackle out at the 27-yard line. So a first down, Trigg County.
It almost looked like, Dennis, as he was coming to his right side, there was some holding going on our player out there, but not called by the official.
Having a little trouble getting the chains tightened up on the far side. They get that straightened out. And it's 1st and 10, Trigg County with 7:40 left to go in the third quarter, 28-6. Caldwell County with the lead. Parham to the right side of Weiss takes the handoff, and he's going to be tackled after a short gain.
Parham on the carry for the Wildcats.
Parham with the carry, and I think that is Long again on the tackle. Long has really developed into a player right down in the trenches. You're not going to get much better than this front three of Caldwell County.
And I think a couple of these kids are getting looked at by some colleges, Long and Elijah Shaheen.
And well-deserved.
Yes.
2 receivers to the far side, 2 near side. Weiss drops back, looks for the quick slant, complete at the 33-yard line. Dakota Lockhart.
Wofford on the stop for Caldwell.
And it was again Wofford on the tackle. 3rd and 5 coming up for Trigg County with 6:40 to go in the third. Caldwell had a nice drive earlier in this quarter, but it stalled out at the 3-yard line. They still lead this one 28-6. 2 each side for Trigg County. Weiss drops back, looks sideline, complete. Bounces off a tackler, still on his feet at the 40, gets across the 45, finally brought down at the 46-yard line. That was Jaden Vaughn, the leading receiver on the season for Trigg County. Kid's averaging a little over 108 yards a game, Bob, on the year. So it is a first down, Trigg County. They found a way to get it done on 3rd down, back-to-back times now.
They're stopping the long pass, Dennis, and going for the short 5, 6, 7-yard pass on this drive.
Trip set for Weiss to his left shoulder. Adams with the handoff hits the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be stopped with no gain. Shaheen raises his hands. He doesn't want the personal foul called again. They've got the players a little gun shy about how much they can really hit tonight. They're going to give him about half a yard on the carry.
I'm not sure what Trigg's strategy is, but trying to go right up the gut against Drew Davis and Elijah Shaheen, Angel Long, but every time they've done that tonight, they've gotten stuffed.
You're thinking a scouting report, it would mention that after 9 games.
They've been effective off tackle.
Double set each side for Trigg County. Parham in the backfield to the left of Weiss. Caldwell County showing some blitz. They back out of it. Weiss drops back, has some time, goes sideline, and incomplete. Trigg County looking for interference call, not much contact.
I think the Trigg receiver gave up on that ball, Dennis. It looked like he slowed down, and maybe if he'd have jetted out there, he was only about 2 yards from the ball.
That's Dylan Skinner. He's had a big night for Trigg County, made a few good catches. They have really been working this near side.
He may have heard footsteps, too.
Luke Parker in defensively in place of Joyner in this half. Single back set again for Trigg County. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Weiss drops back, gets some pressure. He's got to scramble, looking to his right. Still going up the field. This one complete, stepping out of bounds in Caldwell territory.
Pass complete to number 86. Ivy Red, tight road to sideline.
Number 86. Do you have a Trigg roster with 86, Bob?
Ivy Red.
Ivy Red. Red did a good job, found a spot at the 39-yard line of Caldwell County, got his feet in bounds, and made a good catch to give Trigg County another first down. Clock still running, or clock stopped, with the out of bounds at 4:56 left in the third. Long drive by Trigg County. Weiss looks his receivers over. Trip set to his left. Hand off to Adams up the middle. Adams hit. Ball loose on the ground, picked up by Caldwell County. Looked like maybe Davis. We'll see how the pile gets up. It is Drew Davis, or Leighton.
It is Drew, I think.
No, number 4
or
is Landon Davis at linebacker, able to pick the ball up. So the turnover goes to Caldwell County. They stop that drive by Trigg with 4:49 left to go in the third quarter. Good heads-up play by Caldwell County. Let's take a Go Green field report with Todd.
All right, Dennis, down here I'm going to tell you that I think the rain has stopped finally, so we do have just a little breeze going down here trying to dry everybody out. I was just going to say on that last drive, though, if Caldwell County were getting the spots tonight that Trigg County has been getting, the Tigers would have scored a touchdown on that last drive.
Absolutely, Todd. We mentioned it back as early as the first quarter. The spots have been about a yard short at least a lot tonight for Caldwell County. Smiley in motion. Stevens is going to keep it. Finds a hole on the right side across midfield. Ball loose on the ground, still loose, and it's recovered by Caldwell County.
I think Jack got on it.
That ball bounced backwards, was kicked forward, and Stevens recovers it at the Trigg County 43-yard line. Big break for Caldwell County as Stevens able to get back on that ball, and it's got to be the wet condition of that football.
I think he just got raked over the arm by somebody, by Trigg's hand, but I'm sure it's hard to hang on to as well.
Lake Barkley CrossFit first down for Caldwell County. Stevens has a trip set to his left. Parker to the right side. Quick hit over. Chambliss complete. Gets across the 40, pulled down as he goes across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Logan Chambliss on the reception, flag on the play. It's going to be a hold against Caldwell County to bring that catch back. Flag on the near sideline. Ball's going to be spotted back at the Caldwell County 48-yard line. Bob, this is a game that's could get out of hand quick if the officials don't start doing a little bit something for the extracurricular stuff after the play. Sideline warning against Caldwell County.
Yeah, it's one of these situations where I don't think the game is under control by any stretch of the man. That was a penalty.
Sideline penalty.
Unless we'd gotten a warning earlier.
I think they called unsportsmanlike conduct, guys. I think it was unsportsmanlike, not a sideline warning.
Somebody's got some rabbit ears somewhere on that crew.
Coach Barnes is irate on the sideline, still letting the official know about it. Smiley on the carry, finds a hole, gets good yardage on first down out to the 29-yard line, but it was still run on second down, but second and 47 is what it was when that play started. So for Caldwell County to get a first down, you've got to go, where's that, Bob? The 34-yard line, 33-yard line?
29. 11-yard run that time.
I mean, on the to get a first down. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we've got to go. It's 3rd and 36 right now.
We got to go almost to the high school to get a first down on this one. 3rd down and long for Caldwell County. Carnahan in motion. Stevens. Pass is deflected, knocked down. And still a little pushing going both ways now. That one, fortunately for Caldwell County, was unseen by this 5-man crew. That was number 3 that had the deflection. That's the kid that had the personal foul in the first half, Kyron Vaughn.
37 yards to go.
So Vibrett will punt this one away. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 28-6. Caldwell County still with that halftime lead. And the Trigg officials on the field calling for a timeout. And he's irate over something. I don't know what he's so mad about, but a timeout is called on the field. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
I'm Clay Farless, and I'm a lender at Farmers Bank. From diapers to daycare to groceries, we are constantly looking for ways to save money at my house. We recently refinanced and saved more than a full % on our interest rate on a loan that was just over a year old. Rates are near all-time lows, so whether you're refinancing or buying, now's the time to apply online at yournxtbank.com. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Timeout on the field brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. For all of your construction and concrete needs, it's Travis Construction and Concrete. Teams back out on the field now. Vibrett will punt this one away from about his own 20. High snap, he brings it down. Kick is away. Up in the air and is going to take a check-up bounce. And Trigg County is going to have very good field position starting at their own 43-yard line. I think Vibrett may have got that one a little bit high up on the ankle.
He did, and when it hit the ground, it just bounced straight up in the air. Did not roll forward at all.
So the Wildcats will take over with 1:55 left in the third quarter. Let's go down for a Go Green field report with Todd.
All right, Dennis, still pretty good conditions down here, all things considered today. Field was wet. It's still kind of sticky, especially over here on the sideline, but I think both teams are starting to figure it out a little bit, and I'm not really sure if the field conditions tonight have really had that much of an effect. Seen a few passes drop, maybe because the ball was wet, but that's about it.
Trigg County takes over 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Weiss drops back. He's got some pressure. Shaheen's going to pull him down for a loss back at the 30. Elijah Shaheen with the sack. Well, let's check that number again, Bob. It may have been 55. I'm sorry, I jumped on that a little too quick. No, it is Davis.
It looked like maybe 73, Dennis, was it?
Yeah, it was Drew Davis, guys.
Okay.
So Davis with the big sack all the way back to the 30-yard line. No score here in the third quarter so far. Halftime stands at 28-6.
I mentioned 73. Cole Sherrill is in there on the defensive line now for Caldwell.
Weiss drops back, looks across the middle. Slant is complete. Not enough for a first down, but out to midfield is number 11, Dylan Skinner. Ball spotted right at midfield. 48 seconds left in the quarter. Rain stopped for the time being here in Trigg County, but it's been off and on, especially in that first half. Came down heavy at times. 2 receivers each way for the Wildcats. Parham in the backfield with Weiss. Caldwell County shows blitz. Davis comes. Throw is complete at the 45 of Caldwell County and dragged down at the 41.
Gain of 10.
10-yard gain for Trigg County. That's enough for a first down.
Ivy's catch is good for another Wildcat.
That catch made by Ivy Red.
It's his second big catch of the night. Ball spotted at the Tiger 41-yard line as Trigg trying to prolong this drive don't know if they'll get the play off before the end of the quarter. They do. Weiss drops back, looks down to the corner. This one's going to be knocked away by Luke Parker. They were looking for Vaughn. Flag on the field, so we'll hold it before we send it away at the end of the quarter.
There's a flag on the play.
Is it going to be roughing the passer?
Indication is roughing the passer against Caldwell.
And still, you hate to, you don't want to get on the refs, but it is a little bit one-sided tonight, to say the least. This one's going to go against Caldwell County.
But it is the end of the quarter, so they'll mark off the penalty and then change ends of the field.
Ball's going to be spotted. That's a 25. We're going to take a break and be right back. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY Princeton.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
Back to Purdue Field, a little confusion. There's 0 time on the clock, but the penalty came, so.
Are they going to run an untimed play here to end the third quarter? We're about to find out.
I think they're checking on the spot now, maybe, as the officials are looking to the sideline from the previous play. And it is another end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's Caldwell County 28, Trigg County 6. Back after this on WPKY.
Since opening its doors in 1996 in Hopkinsville, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic, forward-looking player of the financial services landscape. Contributing to their success is the
28-6. That's where we stood at the half. Caldwell got it close in the third quarter, but turned away. Same setup. Trips to the left. One receiver right. Parham in the backfield. Snap back. Hand off to Parham. Parham being pulled from behind, and he's not going to get there. Looked like number 73 for Caldwell County. Cole Sherrill latched on from the backside and was pulling back as hard as he could to keep Parham out of the end zone.
And I think there was no gain on that play. It's at the 3-yard line. Third and goal from the 3.
Parham, Lockhart getting up a little slowly. 3rd and goal for Trigg County. Looks like they've got it spotted at about the 1. Weiss directing traffic. Trip set to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Weiss. Weiss is going to keep it himself. Stutter steps, and he's going to be thrown for a big loss. Caldwell trying to rip the ball away. They'll blow that one dead, but still all the way up at the 5-yard line is where they're going to blow that one dead. Now, Bob, both of us sitting up here saw Weiss back closer to the 10-yard line than the 5 when that play was whistled.
And trying to run and get away from the defensive guy.
Because Kramer was actually standing at the 11 when he was trying to rip the ball away, and they blew the whistle.
The spots have become comical tonight.
Yes. That was 4 yards mismarked.
4th and goal. Let's see if Caldwell can make a stand with 9:12 left in the ball game. Fade route to the corner is going to be incomplete. He had a player, led him by about half a yard too much. And Caldwell County's defense stands when Trigg had it 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. Wildcats turned away by that stout Tiger defense.
But Caldwell will have to take over at our 5-yard line.
28-6 is your score with 9:07 left in this ball game. Both teams wrapping up the regular season. Trigg County goes on the road to Paducah-Tillman next week in 3A playoff action. Caldwell County plays Murray. It's just a question of where. We'll find that out shortly after midnight tonight. Stevens takes a snap, hands off to Smiley. Smiley looking for a lane. Picks up maybe a yard or 2 on the play.
2 or 3.
Let's go down for a Go Green Field report with Todd.
Yeah, guys, we were talking about the spots down here on the sideline, and noticed a play earlier in the game where Trigg County threw an incomplete pass and gained a yard. There was a 16-yard unsportsmanlike penalty marked off a while ago. So, back up to you guys.
Math. Stevens has Smiley in the backfield. Hand off to Logan, right up the middle, and Logan across the 10.
Smiley on the carry, brought down by Kenny Adams.
We can't take for granted where the spot will be, but it looked like he crossed the 10. 11-yard line is where they're going to put it down at.
Third down.
Third down and short for the Tigers.
3rd and 4 for the Tigers.
Stevens taking his time. Flag comes out, and it's going to be illegal motion, Caldwell County. I don't know who they got.
Is there a play clock in this stadium?
Guys, they called that on the center and said that he can't call the cadence because he doesn't do it every time. I've never, ever seen that before. I've seen the defense try to call out a cadence before and get penalized. I've never seen the offense call because the center was calling out the cadence.
Coach Barnes down there having a discussion with that referee.
And they do that in college football to indicate blocking assignments at times.
Snap is back. Stevens on the keeper. Takes it to the left side. He's got some good yardage. He's going to be out very close to a first down. And it is a Lake Barkley CrossFit first down. Jack Stevens, they'll move the sticks, stopping the clock with 7:52 left in the ball game. Tigers up 28-6.
10-yard run that time by Jack. Outstanding game on his part so far tonight.
And Bob, I do not see a play clock on the field here tonight, but Caldwell County is going to use all of it at this point. Try to salt this one away. A win over a 3A school hopefully will pick up some percentage points in that RPI rating. Stevens with an extra tight end. Smiley takes it and tripped up as he went across the line of scrimmage. Still picked up pretty good yardage out to about the 23-yard line.
Caldwell County eating up chunks of yards right now. 10 yards on that run by Jack, 7 yards that time by Logan.
Let's get him out to the 24 on that one. Smiley still in that deep back position behind Stevens.
2nd and 2 for the Tigers.
Parker and Kramer, the lone receivers on the far side. Extra tight end for Caldwell County. Handoff goes to Smiley. Gets hit, makes a cut back. And out across the 25-yard line, they'll bring him down around the 26. 3rd down and short again coming up for the Tigers with 6.5 to go in the ball game. 28-6 Tigers. Looking to go 7-3 on the season.
Brings up 3rd down.
And go into that Murray game with 5 of the last 6. Going to move the ball over just a few feet. And Caldwell County will have it 3rd down. Stevens calls for the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Lowers his head, hits the line.
He's got it.
And he's got the first down. You're right, Bob, all the way out close to the 30, if not there.
Let's give him the 30.
The rain may have stopped, but that breeze is much cooler here at Purdue Field since the rain has gone through. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. Lake Barkley CrossFit first down for Caldwell County. 2 receivers to the near side this time. Caldwell County keeping the extra tight end on the line. Run the ball a few times and maybe hit one of those receivers with something. Stevens on the keeper across the 35, 40, still dragging black jerseys out to the 43-yard line. Good run by Jack Stevens.
Gain of 13 yards on that run, and as they closed in around him, Jack had every arm he could get on around that ball to protect it.
Yeah, that thing was not coming out without you losing an arm.
The jaws of life may not have been able to get that ball out.
Carnahan in at tight end for Caldwell County. One receiver each way. Stevens looks to the sideline. Confirms the play. He's going to move Smiley over to his left shoulder. Snap is back. Handoff to Smiley. Smiley hits the line. Pushes the pile. Shy of midfield. They're going to give him, I think, the 49 on forward progress. As we go under 5 minutes, 4:50 to go in the ball game. 28-6 Tigers.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for these Wildcats?
Actually looking to pick up their 6 out of 7 after this game, I think it is. Good finish to the season by Caldwell County. Hope to carry that over into a win over Murray next week somewhere. Stevens gets set to take the snap. He's got Parker on the near side, Kramer on the far side. Carnahan in at the near side tight end as Caldwell County goes left to right. Smiley hits the left side of the line, finds some hole. He's got some room. One player to beat. He's got some blockers. Touchdown Tigers. Logan Smiley finishes that off.
51-yard run by Logan.
He had one blocker down the field with him. Didn't need it as he outran everybody with 4:05 to go in the ball game. Caldwell County pushes that lead out to 34-6. Viverette's going to come in for the Gather on Main extra point. Stevens will be the holder. Snap is back, bad hold. He still gets the kick away if it's enough. And does crawl across the goal post. 35-6, Caldwell County with 4:05 left in the ball game. Back after this on WPKY.
October is Cooperative Month. What's a cooperative? Well, it's an organization formed by volunteers to achieve a goal for the common good. Pennyrile Electric was established in 1937 to provide electric service to just a few hundred people. Today, Pennyrile Electric provides power to nearly 50,000 members in 9 counties. That's 5,000 miles of line on over 100,000 poles. Pennyrile Electric. We're owned here. We live here. We work here. And we serve here since 1937.
As with many aspects of our lives, how we bank is changing. First Southern National Bank provides flexible digital banking solutions so you can easily manage your financial life from your mobile device or computer. It's easy to pay bills, transfer money, deposit checks, view statements, budget and track spending, access real-time activity, and so much more. We also offer person-to-person payments and support a wide variety of digital wallets. Find out more by visiting fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Purdue Field as Caldwell County increases their lead to 35-6. Viverette perfect on the night on extra point attempts, but Todd, if you're listening, that one cleared the bar probably about as much as me jumping over a golf ball.
Yeah, that one looked a lot more like maybe me kicking at that time, but a great job of holding that time by Jack to get that ball on the tee. I think he had a little trouble handling it, probably still a little wet and slippery, but able to get it down, and good job by Blake to go ahead and continue with the kick.
Viverette's going to put this one into the end zone, another touchback tonight. Blake Viverette having a great game as he did in your moment in history, Todd, back at halftime, where he had 8 out of 8 2 years ago on this same field.
5 out of 5 so far tonight, so he likes kicking over here.
Trigg County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20. 4:05 left in the ball game, 35-6 Caldwell County. First score of the second half for either team as Logan Smiley rips one off from 51 yards. So it's Weiss with 2 receivers each way. Parham in the backfield takes the handoff. And he's going to be brought down for no gain. Well, I say no gain. They'll probably give him a yard. And lo and behold, the ball spotted at the 21.
Almost 2.
Second down and 9. I guess it's easier to joke about it when you're up 35-6, but it's still been questionable at times tonight.
Yeah, it should be about 49-0 right now, and the clock should be running.
The game should be over by now.
Exactly.
Parham to the left shoulder of Weiss. Weiss drops back, has some time. Now he's going to have to run. Scrambles to the left, directing traffic, throws, and they're going to say it was not caught. Bumpus is saying he caught it on the slide.
Xavier Bumpus.
Bumpus had what he thought was an interception, but of course no replay in high school football. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for Trigg County with 3:14 on the incompletion.
3rd down and 9 for the Wildcats.
And this official was 10 yards from the play, and he didn't see what went on.
3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Stay tuned after this one for the Trilogy Performance Sports postgame report. We'll talk about this one and look ahead to next week. Weiss. Parham in the backfield with him on his right shoulder. Jacob Weiss drops back. Now he's going to have to scramble again. Comes back to the near sideline. He's going to keep it and walk it out of bounds. Gain out to about the 24-yard line.
Jacob Weiss scrambles out of the backfield, keeping himself.
Good coverage in the secondary by Caldwell County here in this 4th quarter. You know Trigg County is going to have to try to throw some. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in this ball game, but a good job in coverage by Parker and Kramer and those back there in the back. 4th down and 5 coming up for the Wildcats.
D-Man Thompson is out there, number 11. He's putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Punt is going to be a good one by Weiss. Kramer fields it at his own 42-yard line, tries to go to the far sideline, turns the corner. He's got some room around the 50, 45, still on his feet, 40. And battled a couple more players getting down close to the Trigg 35-yard line. Nice return by Max Kramer. Fielded it on the near sideline here by the press box, took it all the way across the field and up. So Caldwell County will take over at the Trigg 35-yard line with 2:49 left in the ball game. 35-6, Caldwell County with a big night. 28-6 lead at halftime. The defense has been pushed at times tonight. Bob Triggs had a handful of good drives, but that defense has stood up when it mattered. Smiley in the backfield with Stevens. You've got Parker and Kramer, the 2 wide receivers. Jameis Carnahan in at tight end. 2:49, you think it'd be a whole lot of Logan Smiley at this point. Snap is back. Handoff to Smiley up the middle. Smiley's got some yardage. He's got some room. He goes to the corner. Another one. Touchdown, Tigers. Logan Smiley finishing off strong. 1-play drive. And Logan Smiley with a 35-yard run to take it home.
Yeah, we're for the last 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
So it's going to be,
if we make the extra point,
it's going to be Viverette to try to continue his perfect string over the last 2 years. Snap is low, couldn't handle it. Viverette picks it up. He's trying to get to the corner, and instead of 1, he gets 2. Conversion is good. Blake Viverette picked up the loose ball. Snap was low. Stevens could not pick it up. It was away from him. Viverette picked it up, went to the corner, and used that speed. Bob, you've been trying to get Coach Barnes to use Viverette in an offensive play. Well, there's one.
This whole interview coming up Thursday next week may be about what can Blake do to help us.
43-6 now. Caldwell County has pulled away and salted this one. 2:41 left in the football game.
It's been a 4-touchdown performance tonight by Logan Smiley. Logan on his last 2 carries has only traveled 86 yards.
51 and 35 on the last 2. And Bob, how many times have we talked this season about that kid being stronger as the game went along?
And he was quick.
He was fast on both of those.
Running away from people. I'm going to like writing this down here. Viverette run for 2 points.
So together on Main, extra point turns into 2 for Blake Viverette. And Logan Smiley having a career night here at Trigg County. 2:41 left in this one. We only hope this is enough to flip-flop with Murray in the RPI ratings. I know they had a big lead on Fulton County a little bit earlier tonight, but as you said in the pregame, Bob, that is a 1A school that Murray is playing tonight. We're playing a 3A school that carries a little bit different weight. So hopefully at least enough for that fraction of a percentage point to get us ahead of Murray and host a game.
And so far tonight, Dennis, I have just what little rough stats I have. We're over 400 yards of total offense.
That one line drive by Vive Red off an up player for Trigg County. Does get back and picked up near the 30. The Wildcats return it out to the 37.
Excited over his 2-point conversion.
Guys, that Murray game has gone final now, 49-0. Murray over Fulton County. So Caldwell's going to win. Murray's got to win. We just got to see how everything else shakes out.
We'll have all of that tomorrow. Some information on that. Saturday morning quarterback with Todd tomorrow morning. That'll be one of the lead topics, I'm sure.
Time to get the slide rule out.
See if we're on the road or if we're in the friendly confines next Friday night. Either way, it's Caldwell and Murray in the playoffs. Weiss, little pitch pass to number 10 across the 40 and brought down. Xavier Bumpus with the big tackle on Dakota Lockhart.
And we're at minute 18 to play here in the fourth quarter. Obviously a continuously running clock now.
I'd be curious to find out from Coach Barnes, Bob, if the calls against Caldwell County on some of the tackles had caused them any time in the game to wonder how hard they could tackle or how hard they could wrap up anybody.
But I think that serves like it did in Murray where the officials missed that fumble. It fires us up, Dennis, when we get shortchanged.
John, we'll just keep it right here. Travis Construction and Concrete timeout called on the field by Caldwell County. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. Good luck, Tigers. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. We appreciate those guys with us all season sponsoring our timeouts. 1 minute, 3 seconds left in this one, 43-6, Caldwell County. And Bob, some very white jerseys coming out on the field now to finish this one up. A lot of substitutes into the ball game.
Let's see if we can name a bunch of them.
Let's see, number 18 and 30.
Number 8, Miguel Pena is out there. Number 10, Isaiah Joyner out there.
Hunter Cooper. Eli Stevens in the secondary. Weiss.
Jordan Ladd is on the nose.
Weiss scrambling around, looks up the field, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Davis started to sling him and then held him up.
40, Colin Walls is out there. 78 is out there. 78 is
Daniel Laurent. Number 9. Did we get number 9?
Number 9 is Kenyon Richardson.
So a lot of kids into the ball game after the timeout. Coach Barnes trying to get a few of them on the field for this 139 bowl. Weiss complete to the far sideline. Good tackle over there by Xavier Bumpus.
That may be the last play of the game here.
Trigg trying to hustle up to the line. 15 seconds, 43-6 Caldwell County. Wildcats try to get one more play off. 2 receivers each side for Jacob Weiss. Weiss drops back. Has some time, is going to scramble. Runs to the near sideline, throws up the field, incomplete. Zeros on the clock. That's going to do it. Caldwell County wins the 139 Bowl again this year. It was Caldwell County 43, Trigg County 6. We'll hold up here as the team goes through the line, and we'll have Todd and Coach Barnes as soon as he can track the coach down. A weird game, Bob, where it was like Caldwell County was not getting a break on any call tonight. Had a couple of unsportsmanlike calls on tackles that really didn't look like that much. So Caldwell County able to overcome it, stay composed, and keep their attention to what needed to be done and they come out with a big win here tonight, 43-6 over Trigg County. Let's go down to the field for a Go Green report with Todd and Coach Barnes.
All right, Dennis, thanks. We're down here on Purdue Field as the Tigers come up with a big win tonight. And, Coach, you guys came out really, I thought, dictated play most of the night.
Yeah, I felt like we dominated the entire game. There was moments where, it was kind of up and down, but I didn't feel like we ever really lost control of the game, and that's what I expected us to do. And I would have liked for us to come out there in the third quarter and really put it away. But the thing is, we got some things didn't go our way there in the third quarter, but we didn't tank and finish the game really well, and really kind of put an exclamation point on it. So really proud of our guys.
Really able to get some things done there in the running game in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. Once again, Logan Smiley just kind of gets better and better, it seems like, as the game goes along.
Yeah, I think our offensive line got better as the game went on, and I think we kind of wore them down there late in the game, and that's what you got to do when you got to lead, and that's what we didn't do at Murray 2 weeks ago, and so it's good to see that we get in the fourth quarter, we can go. I mean, how long? That was a long drive. It was 90 yards, 85 yards, whatever. That's a good drive, and really proud of those guys.
Well, when you go back to that first game of the year against Christian County, I'm not sure we would all have been standing here thinking we'd be 7-3 right now, but that's where you guys are, and a playoff game coming up next week, and hopefully the numbers work out where we're at Tiger Stadium.
We'll play whenever, wherever, so we'll be ready to go. It doesn't matter where we play.
We'll all be checking that RPI stuff tonight, then we'll talk about it in the morning on Saturday Morning Quarterback.
Absolutely. Thanks, Todd.
Congratulations on a big win tonight. That is Tiger head coach Will Barnes, and guys, a big win for the Tigers over here tonight. And you go back to those first two scrimmages, and the Tigers had trouble scoring. You go back to the first game, they only scored 3 points. Dennis, what kind of odds would we have all taken at that point for a 7-3 season? But the team kind of believed in itself, even when it was down that second game against Madisonville, able to come back late and get that game. And it seems like the team just has grown and grown and grown every game this season.
Absolutely right, Todd. These kids, it's a testament to them and to the coaching staff, what they have accomplished this year and how much they have improved. And they'll put it all on the line next week against Murray, either at Murray or at Princeton. We'll find out more on that later on tonight. But the final here tonight, it was Caldwell County 43 and Trigg County 6. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get underway with the Trilogy Performance Sports Postgame Show. That's next here on WPKY.